How exciting!
Yeah. Ah, welcome. Long awaiting episode Apex After Dark. Apex birthday stream. Hello. It's my
Hello.
birthday. It's my birthday.
Yeah,
We got Devil
people's
Flyer
birthday
Rex.
wishes in the chat.
Yeah, isn't it great? Let's see what
Yeah.
the chat has to say. Hell, Shadow Hawk Talks. Hey, happy birthday, Apex. Thank you. I sent him the link too if he wants to come on later. Here's Carrie. I don't know if I'll be awake for your stream, but wanted to drop a message to you. Happy birthday, Apex. Hope you have an amazing one, full of God's grace. Thank you, Carrie. And Jason says, we're about to go do dinner. I'll do my best to make it, but if I don't, happy birthday. Thanks, Jason. Hi,
Cool.
Awatha. Happy birthday. Hey, it's all Carrie, Shadow, Bow. And Miss Good Stuff says, hey there. Hey, Miss Good Stuff. That's what I say.
This
And
is good stuff.
what have you done? Do.
Pack it today.
Today,
Pack it
she's got.
today.
She has a good. She has a good voice for that.
Yeah. Yeah. And Duke's in the house. Did you notice Duke down
Duke. Duke. How you doing, Duke? Lito Atreides.
there? Mm-hmm.
Duke. Duke, do
Well,
you have your own channel?
yeah, that's out of Dune. I know that, and I've not even
Oh,
read the book.
I'm not a Dune nerd, so I wouldn't
That's a Dune
know.
reference. Yeah.
That's Dune. Yes. Have you seen those Dune movies? Have not. I've seen. I remember seeing the 1985 one.
Yeah, the 80 and then the sci-fi, and that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new stuff, I'm not that. Yeah, I'm not
I'm
invested.
curious, but I'm not. You know.
Yeah, I'm
wouldn't mind.
underwhelmed. I'm underwhelmed.
If I have 4 hours to kill, I might check out both of them. All right.
Oh, is it a length? Yeah, I guess it would have to be a lengthy one, wouldn't it?
Yes, it's like over 2 hours for each of the movies. The guy that played Willy Wonka, he's in both those. Dune
Oh,
movies.
they split it up, right? Two and
Yeah.
two. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
probably the best way to do it. Filmed it at the same time, and
Yeah. I don't know if I can watch like Justice League, the Zack Snyder version, for like over 4 hours. It's like maybe
I did
heard
it
this.
recently, about a month ago.
Oh,
Again,
how was it? Do you like it?
well, I
Is it
have it
good?
on disc, so you know.
Oh, yeah. What a reaction. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm wasting my 4 hours of my life.
Well, that
Oh,
wasn't my
yeah.
reaction to the video. I was just trying to force a bowel movement.
Oh my
But
God, 4 hours total, says Duke. Wow.
yeah.
You have a lot of time. Hi, Spice
Wow.
Page. Hello.
Well, for an
Thank you.
epic like that, and if you're really going to see something, but if you're just going to waste my time, yeah, that's one and done. But I just don't have a lot of trust in if you're into the Dune
Mhm.
stuff. Hey, Splash Page.
Just to be curious, how many slow motion scenes did Zack Snyder do in that Justice League movie?
I'm kind of curious to see how they did do the new Dune, but am I going to go out of my way to go
Yeah.
watch it? No, but if I have the opportunity, I would, just to see how they did the vehicles and
Yeah.
just how they did it. But the lineup of actors just didn't excite me, in the
Yeah.
trailer.
I hear
And
you.
it's been a while since I've seen that, but I like the David Lynch version. I really
Me
do,
too.
with Sting. I mean,
Sting, yeah.
yeah, and the sci-fi was not that bad either, remake. But yeah, I thought that guy that played the main character,
Kyle, what's his name? Yeah.
that was in Twin Peaks,
Twin Peaks, and also Blue Velvet with
Blue
Dennis Hopper.
Velvet, another David Lynch movie.
Frank
Yeah,
Booth. Where's my bourbon, bitch? Like, there's Frank.
I maybe have
Bourbon.
seen Blue Velvet once, and that was probably back in the 80s. It was recommended while I was in college.
1986.
Yeah.
I remember friends of mine were out on the town. We're all drunk coming in. Is it Blue Velvet. Let's watch Blue Velvet. That and the original Highlander. Those were the go-to movies to watch.
Yeah, now
Waste
the
it.
original Highlander, I was a freshman in college when that came out, and they had movie night. So, and
Yeah.
they would announce that or whatever, and I would notice it, and I went and saw Highlander, and I was like, "That's great," and
I
then
love that
later
movie.
saw it at Blockbuster or somewhere like that on
Yeah.
VHS, and
Yeah.
got a copy of it. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Did-
great, but the sequel was an epic fail,
It's
really.
horrible. My
Yeah.
God, what were they thinking? The Quickening.
So-
Of course, Connery came back, which is great. I love Sean
Well,
Connery,
yeah, I mean,
you know. Terrible plot.
I've got to admit, a few months ago, I did watch like all four of them again. Where I'm lacking on Highlander is the TV series. That was
That was
not
good.
too bad. I mean, I've got bits and pieces, but
Yeah. I was born today.
it's hard to
Yeah.
keep up with all that they come out with, and then there's some properties
1037.
you hardly ever see. It's like
Yeah.
they don't do anything with, which
I
I
was
think
born
is a
at
shame.
10:37 a.m. That's my
Really? You got the time down and everything? Wow.
Yeah. 1963. Believe it or
So
not.
it's not your birthday.
It
But
is my birthday.
maybe by the
Just a day is.
Oh, was
it's
it
not
AM?
exact hour. It was AM. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it was late in the evening.
No, it was AM. 10:37 a.m.
Oh, it was AM. It was early in the morning. Okay, so it is your birthday. All right.
It's
So
my
no
birthday.
false advertisement here. My bad.
False advertising, everyone. No, I can't do
I'm
that.
just a pig.
Oh yeah, I like that. It's a good sound effect. Well, I gave Jason, of course,
And Light Show.
Jason Bascom is out eating with the family and have a good time, and maybe he'll show up. I invited Dan Lawless in if he wants to come in, and Shadowhawk and Hex Ellen if they want to come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's fine. It's probably a busy Saturday for a lot of people, perhaps.
Yeah, quite a few people streaming, just trying to find this stream. I couldn't find it even after we went live. So, I don't know. Nobody's, we've got a few people watching. So
You're good. Thank goodness, man. Yeah, we do. I'm doing a Wolverine 50-year anniversary page. Let me go ahead and show it. This is updated. I've been putting this a little bit on Instagram. This is where the Weapon X years.
There
he is.
Do you have the trade paperback that's got him there in the background?
I actually have the original issues. I do have that. Yeah, I do have that.
The trade paperback used that, or
used it.
Yeah, I mean they've reissued and reissued. Yeah,
this is first printing though. I wonder how much this is worth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a first printing, and then I have the printing after that uses the same cover artwork.
And use the reference of the facsimile of Hulk 181.
Yeah.
But I did a little differently. I had more of his left arm striking out more. And no chains, because I was confused about the chains of this picture until I read it again. And Wolverine had chains around him.
Let's see the facsimile. I don't know if I've really looked at that cover a lot. Yeah, there were chains, weren't they? Yeah.
Chains might get the effect like snap. I'm snapping out. I'm attacking the Hulk.
Well, I mean, it's kind of Wolverine coming out.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, he's kind of like unleashed at that point.
He's unleashed. That's why they added the chains to it.
Well, that's really his second appearance in my, I
he
know
showed up in 180 and Hulk 180, but there's an ad when they're in one of the comic books. There's an ad for Hulk 181.
Oh yeah, well, definitely. If you're going to get really down to it, there were ads. Yeah.
I'm gonna have Colossus underneath throwing him like the fastball special.
Oh, okay.
I'll have Nightcrawler right beside his right arm, and I'll have.
I'm glad you put the heads in there of like Storm and Cyclops, because that's a very X-Men thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Cyclops is even. I think I would have just put them, not using their powers because you want to focus on Wolverine, but I mean.
Yeah.
I kind of like, they're like, oh, I'm astonished with their mouths open.
Yeah.
I really like your Storm there.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks to Dave Cockrum as a little bit of a reference for a costume. Yeah. So
if there's one hero I don't want to cross, I don't care if I'm Wolverine. It's the Hulk.
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
want to
You don't
cross
want
the Hulk. He goes
God, no.
around saying smash.
He smashes things. Yeah,
Now,
smashes people.
who's behind Wolverine there under his
Wendigo.
armpit?
Wendigo.
Oh, Wendigo. Okay, from the cover. Okay,
Yeah, there's Wendigo
okay.
going, yeah. There
Color
he is.
really helps.
It
When
does.
are you going to color that?
Yes, I am going to color it. This
Michael
is,
says, great art,
thank you.
Apex.
Thanks. I'm going
They're
to
doing
actually,
treasury facsimiles now. Wow. And
oh, damn, really? Oh, I'll
Mike
have to grab
Walters
that.
in the house saying happy birthday.
Hi, Mike.
Did you see
Cool.
my Facebook message earlier?
Oh, yeah. Let me look at it. Yeah, I did.
He
Yeah,
probably
drop in.
wanting you to come on the
Yeah,
show, huh?
I'm gonna be on next Friday. Yeah, I'm
Mm.
still on for next Friday, Mike Walters. So yeah, so I wasn't able to pick up my phone. I was driving at the time. So yeah, doing a treasury facsimiles.
Hey,
Yes,
random.
I want to see that. They're probably charge like what $29.95 or something like that. So if they're worth getting, I'll get them. I have the original Superman versus Spider-Man of the original.
Well, I mean, if they're going to do facsimiles for that, man, these things are huge. They're hard to take care
Hey,
of.
look at this. What do you got? Oh, that's that's a Batman versus the Hulk.
Mm-hmm,
That's a good one. I have that too. And there's you got the Superboy and the
Yeah, the thing about this one, I never really bought the DC ones that I remember. The Marvels, I definitely smanged on. I may not have even seen the DC ones, or just kind of passed them up.
I saw a few of those. I remember Walden Books carried them years ago.
This was early $1.
Oh
I mean, I only saw them at $1.50, and this one was $2.50. This was like in 1980.
Yeah,
2, 3, 1, somewhere in there.
Early 80s. Yeah. Those are good.
1981, maybe 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hey, Random. Hey,
yeah,
DVB.
Thanks. Hey, DVB. Thank you. Hey, Random. What's up?
Yeah, DVB actually
DVB
made the 4 o'clock shadow a little bit.
Yeah, the 22nd, right, Mike?
I was like, yeah, man, we're gonna have Apex's birthday. You might want to come on.
Yeah, Walden Books. I remember they carried those Action Comics #1 facsimile, and they had the Wonder Woman, they had the Batman, and they had what was one of the DC titles with the Justice Society and Mr. Terrific in it. I thought I should have picked that one up.
But yeah, Walden Books. I mean, in the mall, I would pick up those little novels, that Marvel would come out, and they would hack up the pages and put it in that format.
Yeah.
And that's where I've read like Steve Ditko's Doctor Strange.
Yes.
And love the visuals of that. And
oh man.
Read some of the novels that were later made into comics, and it's like, oh, I've already read this story. Now they're doing it in comic book format from the novel. I thought that was pretty neat.
Great. Exactly.
Yeah.
Is Walden Books still existence, or they get bought out?
I haven't seen Walden in a long time, and I actually have a couple of books that I bought at Walden Books.
Oh man,
right here. This is a adaptation. I thought these were cool.
Oh,
$16.95. This is actually the Captain Nemo, the story, from Jules Verne, adapted.
Awesome. Cool.
Very cool. I mean, they're not that thick, but they weren't that expensive, and they were hardback. I thought it was, pretty cool. Actually,
that's nice.
And then this is another one. I just had these down showing these the other day, so they're still down here.
Auschwitz.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is by a French creator. It's all kind of black and white, but hardback, and I just love this the way he did the very soft,
the woman there. It's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, and the subject matter grabbed me, kind of like Mouse.
Yeah, a mouse. Yeah. So Mike says, hey, if you would like to send me the link for this live stream, I can come on in specials this day in niche history segment for you on your show if you wish. Huh?
No, we don't want to do niche. I hate that word. Hey, Hex.
Hey, Hex. Yeah, the link, Hex, if you want to come in, if you want.
There you go. We could do an impromptu Rex, Hex, and Apex.
Yes,
Shadowhawk asked me earlier. We're doing. He's getting confused on the days. well, no, not really. I mean, by the 4 o'clock shadow, it would have already been done.
Yeah.
But it was your birthday. But so. And tomorrow's St. Patty's Day. Does your birthday ever fall on St. Patty's Day? I wonder.
No,
Okay.
no, no.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
that's
Always the day
awesome.
before.
It's a
I
day
got my
before.
Canoe in.
Oh my God! Look at that. You actually, wow. Oh, that's so cool. My God, you got
Thank
your
you, Graham
Canoe.
Nolan.
Graham Nolan.
No,
Look at that.
that's a going joke. I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, Mike Taylor says, remember that book called Superman Serial to Serial? I bought that at Walden Books. I may have seen that before.
Don't remember that one, Michael.
From the Superman cereals, like the movie cereals, and then the
Oh,
Superman
yeah.
cereal when you eat for breakfast. That's cool.
Yeah, I vaguely remember. I think they've got a documentary about that on YouTube if
Oh
you
my
want to watch
gosh.
it, Michael.
Yeah, may have to.
Yeah, I mean the cereal part of, and really it was the Superman serials that they were the only ones that really made any money for the studios.
Oh yeah,
I'm told the ones that came out in the 50s with Kirk Allen. And he
yeah.
also played Black Hawk
Oh, he
on
did.
one of
Yeah,
the serials.
wow, that's cool, man.
And he was in Superman 1, Christopher Reeve's first one. He
He
had a
was.
cameo.
He was on a train, wasn't he?
Yeah, on a train with the Lois Lane character, right, from the New Adventures of Superman, the
Oh,
redhead.
the
And
redhead.
they were
Yeah.
supposed to be Lois Lane's parents.
Oh yeah. No, Noelle. What's her name? Noelle somebody. I forget.
Mhm.
Yeah, she was good. And that Jimmy Olsen guy.
Well, I mean, she's who I think about, although there were
Noelle
more than
Knowles.
one Lois
Noelle
Lane.
Knowles. That's it. Noelle Knowles. That was her name. Yeah, she appeared in that other Superman movie with Kevin Spacey playing Lex Luthor. She was on her deathbed. And
Oh, yeah.
she was signing a
Oh, yeah.
contract to Lex Luthor, and that was her in her later years.
Yeah.
And Carrie said, "Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday
I had
to
forgotten that. You know,
dear
in the
Apex.
Jimmy Olsen,
Birthday
the actor that played Jimmy Olsen, he made some cameo slots in those movies too.
He was the owner of that bar.
Oh, the bartender. Yeah.
Bartender. Yeah, with Clark and Jimmy Olsen there having drinks and
Hey, that's your gig, man. You know,
Yeah.
that just adds to your legacy.
it does. It
I
really
think
does.
that's cool. I mean, if you can get an acting gig when you're in your 80s or 70s, go for it.
Yeah, if they want you back in a Superman type movie, yeah, jump
Yeah.
in. Jump
Unless
right
it's playing saggy Superman.
Saggy Superman. He's 89 years
Or
old.
if he gets in the water, could you say he's soggy Superman? Maybe.
Soggy Superman. Swims
He could
all
always
he
do the
can.
super breath, right?
I'm gonna hold my breath in the water, like
How would you get your back, though?
yeah,
Maybe a mirror, bounce your heat vision off the
Yes.
mirror onto your, kind of like Darkseid's Omega beams
Omega
that goes
beams.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah. How does it make that? How does it? It's comic book logic, right?
It's
that
like
it can
a
make 90
heat-seeking-
degree angles. And
it's like a heat-seeking missile, but magically.
I guess then why doesn't it just go straight for them? Why does it always have to?
Because they're Omega beams. That's why you did it.
Okay. It's
It's
comic
weird.
book logic, folks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cannot-
Darkseid's never been my big go-to
No.
villain for the, but he was a inspiration for Darth Vader.
Yeah. This is a
Mhm.
Jack Kirby creation.
True story.
Yeah. And Thanos was actually taken from Darkseid, a Jim Starlin creation.
Was it?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
What Mike says, Apex Comics. So I guess you don't want to know what came out in the world of comics, cartoons, and anime, pro wrestling on the day of your birthday. Apex.
Okay. I'm gonna have Mike Walters in. What the heck? No one else is coming out.
Okay, he wants to do his
He wants to. Okay.
program on your birthday on your channel. Okay,
I'll in for that one segment, Michael. If you want to do that, sure.
The pro wrestling one, the one that everybody loves.
Pro wrestling. Is that what it is, Mike?
Look, man, if you're going to step in it, you might as well go deep. I thought Mike already did his show. Now he wants to come do it on your show. I don't get it.
Oh, okay. So it's interesting. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. All right, I'm gonna put the link in. My come in,
That's
dude.
going to hurt his replays. I'm just saying. They'll hear it here, and they won't want to go over there and rewatch it. See what they missed.
We watched it on Apex. Why you want to watch it on your show? Yeah,
Exactly. So you get the views. So might be a good thing.
yeah, it might be a good thing for me. I might get the views. Here it is. You can come in if you want, Mike. Do your niche. Yeah. I believe. Oh, what did he say? What did he say? Oh,
It was Noel Nail.
Noel
played
Neal.
Lois
Yeah,
Lane.
you're right.
Yeah.
Noel Neal. Yeah,
Uh,
you're right. Yeah, it was her.
I'll get my, if Mike's going to talk all that blather, I'm
we
going to
wasted
get my
no
old,
time on that one.
I'm going to get my 3D glasses out.
Let me explain a little bit before.
Ah, it's Lex Luthor. Oh my God! Look at that shaved head. Ah!
Oh my God!
Well, look at that.
Before we do it, let me explain a little bit more. Okay. This is a special one for you that's focusing on your date of birth.
Oh,
this is not one I've done before.
An exclusive.
You were born March 16th, 1963. I figured you'd want to know, because I know I did this with RJ once before too. He was pretty cool with it. So I figured maybe you'd want to know, what came out on the day of your birth, and comics, comics, anime, manga, cartoons, pro wrestling, all that.
63. All I know is JFK was assassinated and Doctor Who was born.
Yeah. Well, it was still 12 years before I was born. So
and it was before I was born too.
Michael Taylor says, "Did you ever see that George Reeves Kellogg's commercial where he's
getting out anyway, let me first.
Well, that's the bed he was found dead on. Wow, a George Reeves and Superman historian told that story. So he used the same bed.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Either. That's wild. Thanks for the
historical bed.
Points, Michael Taylor.
Maybe that was the Amber Heard bed. I'm just
God. I hope
spitballing.
Not. Ew.
Famous bed.
That was where George Reeves died, and you're going to turn on that bed, Amber Heard? Really?
Yeah, you turn over in the bed while you're sleeping, and you hear a squish. Not good. Yeah.
No.
Mike's growing his hair back. I noticed him the other day. He was really slick.
Yeah,
I saw my reflection all the way over into the chat. And Rick was doing Rick Piper Comer, Cross Comics was doing this. He couldn't hardly see because of the glare.
This glare.
Yeah. Mike lets it grow out like Wolverine, and then he shaves it bald like Lex Luthor. What the hell?
That's the way I've always done it.
Yeah. Well,
Hex is currently at his event at my old university, seeing friends I haven't seen in 30 years. Wow. I'll having a good time there.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come
Apparently, according at least to the one side I have here, nothing came out in comics on your birth date back in 1962.
It's not really. I mean, early 60s. We're talking
Mike Walters' Ponzi scheme to get on the panel.
No, it wasn't that.
It's all right.
Granted, I didn't have anything prepared per se, but I would figured we could look stuff up real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that right
now. Slow
now.
as hell, so you were wrong about that too.
Yeah, it was a slow day.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Mike.
March 16th, 1963.
Yeah. There was nothing that happened on his birthday?
Well, no, nothing in comics. No comic. At least according to my main.
How about wrestling? How about wrestling?
I read my favorite.
That's what I'm looking up right now, Rex.
I know that there was one thing that happened. It was off the top turnbuckle.
Hey, what's up, Robbie Ewing? Hello, Ink Blood. Thanks, Rob.
Born.
Yeah, there seemed to be stuff that happened on the 15th, not the 16th.
No, that doesn't count.
Yes, no. I know. No. I know, Rex.
That doesn't
Nothing
count.
happened in comics. I'm sure they were drawing them. They just weren't released.
No.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Rex. Is nothing was.
Oh, I know what you meant. Yeah.
They're hard at their drawing tables on my birthday back in '63.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the spinner rack and see if anything was released. The spinner rack
maybe
shows what was released on what day. I'll see if they have anything up there.
Some Justice League books may have been drawn. working
Mhm.
on the X-Men, maybe the
Brave and
Avengers.
Bold.
They had
Yeah.
Fantastic Four
Adventure.
out,
Yeah.
Brave and Bold, and that's a Batman and some Silver Age Flash, some Green Lantern.
So
Hey,
the
Goblin.
Oh boy.
16th.
Well, your birthday falls in between the birthdays of an American animator and a background artist.
Oh, which one was that?
Well, okay, so for the American animator Ashley Lentz,
Oh, yeah.
who worked on her birthday was yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday to Ash.
And then Trish Bergio is a background artist on Warner Brothers Animation, Disney Toon Studios. Like, her birthday's tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Chris. Tomorrow. Yay.
So,
And my birthday falls between March the 15th, which is the Ides of March, and St. Patrick's Day. What a way to be
that's
Oh,
another
yeah, I
thing we were
noticed
talking
that.
about last night, too. The
Yeah.
March, somebody came in and mentioned that.
They killed Caesar.
Yeah.
The Ides of March. Beware the Ides of March.
I'm sorry, Apex. I would have thought that there would have been something, but
That's all right.
I'm still looking for the anime side of it. And it wasn't. I wasn't trying to get on your show for. If anything, I was trying to do this as like a special thing for you.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
I appreciate it.
And
I,
Rex
you
had
know,
to come
I
in and
thought,
ruin it.
I thought you would have, I thought you would have liked, if maybe I could find anything that happened on the same day as the day you were born, figured that would be kind of a thrilling thing to be looking forward to. So that's why I was like,
Yeah, I like that. You should look mine up.
Yeah, November 2nd of 65?
Steve Ditko was born on November 2nd. I'll tell you a few things that happened in different years on your birthday. The Runaways released Cherry Bomb 48 years ago in 1976.
Yes.
On March 16, 2007, a three-way tie with more than $0 occurred for the first time in the 23 history of the current version of the game show Jeopardy. Each of the three contestants finished with 16,000 after answering the final Jeopardy round correctly. Wow, a three-way tie.
Sorry about that. Couldn't find anything. I'm sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. That's fine.
I tried. I figured if I could find something, it would be a nice little thing for you. So
no worries.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
On
anyway,
March 16th, 1974, Richard Nixon.
For that, I guess I'll go and let you guys,
Okay.
But
well, thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, no problem. I think I'd give it a shot.
He's leaving because he's not getting birthday cake. What the hell?
I haven't even released my birthday cake yet, so
release the Kraken. Release the
Kraken.
Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
And send some to Mike, please. It's good to see you, Mike.
Right.
Love you.
Yeah. And
he doesn't believe me.
Chat have to believe me. Hey, Tree Goblin.
Tree Goblin, hey.
Duke. Yep. BBB.
And Rob said hi.
Yes. Samar 16 Sai. It's an old Japanese classic that never was translated in English. It's only available online in English. The best comic I've ever read. Oh, that's cool.
There you go.
Only 4 trader backs long, which is short for Japanese standards. Damn. They like the Power Man on pages. Those mangas. Like a phone book.
On your birthday in 1974, President Richard Nixon dedicated the Grand Ole Opry House in Nashville, Tennessee. He even played piano.
Oh, play piano.
He was a piano player. Yeah.
Yes.
Marvin Gaye released his 14th studio album, I Want You, 48 years ago, March 16th, 1976.
Nice.
And that had sort of the Good Times painting on it where they're all dancing around playing saxophone.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
That had that on the cover. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Memento. That was a great movie. Came out by starring Guy Pearce. You remember Memento where he couldn't remember from moment to moment? Like 23 years ago in 2001.
Wow. That was like he had tattoos, right? And each of them had a symbol and a recurring story.
Oh, you are immortalized now. Battlestar Galactica 1980.
Oh, it came out March 16th. Wow.
Well, outer space drive Galactus children to Earth? Maybe, I guess.
Hey, Jamie. Hello,
There's
folks.
a
Hope things are going okay. Well, I got one more page done in my comic book last night. Cool. What's if you would just refresh our memories, Jamie? What's the title of your comic book you're working on?
yeah,
We
absolutely.
that
I'd like
your
to know
chat.
what that is.
We like
Hey,
probably would
Jamie.
like to promote that. Get some customers.
1968. Now, you weren't very young then, but March 16th, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding was number
Oh,
one on the Billboard 100.
yeah, it's a great song. All he did
March
was just
16th, 1982, Atari released the
thanks,
Pac
Fist
Man
Pop.
video game for its
Thank you.
Atari 2600 console. That was
Fist
wildly
Pop
popular.
1 in the house. Happy birthday. Thank you,
Waka,
Fist Pop.
waka, waka,
Fist
waka.
Pop 1, subscribe to his channel. He does a lot of comic book history and really good videos. So, yeah, check him out, guys. Fist Pop 1. I want to make sure these guys have a wrench.
Hey,
Let's
Fist
see
Pop.
what they do.
Did you ever play Pac-Man? That's a silly
Yes,
question.
I did.
I'm sure you
Of
did.
course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
ever have some like gaming systems? I think we had an Atari.
I never owned a gaming system. I always played at
Really?
my friend's house. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Never owned one. Yeah.
Can I sleep over?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't eat too much.
Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, you got a wrench.
Yeah.
You got a wrench, and I'm going to.
You get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and
Yeah, you guys promote your stuff. Very
I
important.
gotta get back to drawing, man. The last
Get
thing
back
I did,
to drawing.
the last good thing I did was this head sketch.
Amen. Oh, hold on. Give me a moment. A second. I'm just 1 moment here. I'll be right with you.
That's Mike when he didn't get his birthday cake.
That's funny.
What kind of are you gonna have a birthday cake? You and your mother?
Yes, my mom. Actually, my sister-in-law made it for me. It's in the fridge. I just gotta get it out. It's like a small one. It's not really that big.
What type of?
A lemon.
Oh, lemon. Lemon's a good choice. Yeah.
Lemon cake.
Lemon. That's French,
Lemon.
folks. Lemon. When you say it that way.
Oh no! What did I do? What did I do?
There's no
No.
telling.
Oh, pin message. I want a pin message. All right, pinned it. If you guys want a birthday tip jar, if you want,
Hey, there you go.
any amount,
Tip the birthday boy.
tip the birthday boy. There it is.
Over 30 minutes into the stream, he's lost money at this point, folks. Help him out. Yeah, he should have had that up from get go.
Going
You know,
toward,
he would have. He could have $50 in there by now. Shoot.
Yeah, there's some big spenders, man. I missed out on it. Oh well.
Yeah, big spenders.
Hey, big spender. If you watch the replay, you can still put money into tip jar. It's cool. Yeah.
This was part of my. Did I do away with my audio? It kind of changed on me.
No.
Something he sent me for my birthday.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you one of two copies? One of two.
I have one of two.
It's a complete story. It's a very complete.
I have read this.
Really?
One of the few I have. Yeah, it didn't take me long either. I mean, to get to reading it, you know.
Nice.
Took me a little bit longer to read it because it is a, you know, well, how big?
It's 56 pages.
56 pages. Yeah, I do like that you number them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be a good sign.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Hey, yeah, you got your bookmark in there, you know.
Yeah, I got all that in there. Yeah.
You got the color version over there.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yeah, you do.
Gotta have a bookmark. The bookmark's almost as tall as the book, I guess. It probably is.
Jamie Harbert says Iron Highlander. If you join my Facebook group page, Iron Highlander, you can see it. He's a triple amputee with robotic arm and legs. Interesting.
Cool. We'll drop the link, man. I will absolutely go check that out. Make it easy on us.
But it's probably not ready yet, so he's working on that one. So once it gets all prepared, he's going to put a link in, I'm sure.
Well, he says join my Facebook group.
Yeah, Jonas Facebook group. We'll show
Iron
you that.
Highlander. I guess we have to look it up. Okay.
Michael Taylor is quite the gamer. He said he had a Atari 2600, Atari 5200, ColecoVision, Sega Genesis. I still have PlayStation, and Nintendo. I have none of those. But good for you, Michael Taylor. Duke says, I used to live in Walden Books and Barnes and Noble in Forest Hills in the 1980s and 90s. Oh, God. I bet that was fun. I love bookstores. I wish they would actually bring more of those. People need to read more, I think. Reading is good. Are you frozen, Rex?
No, I'm just reading something here. Yeah, I only look frozen.
Yeah. So here's Jamie's Facebook group, guys. Go check it out. Oh, I said not literally live. I know you had a cot somewhere in one of those stores. Yeah. Hey guys, happy birthday! Thanks. Hail to the Rex in the chat. Hail. Shellhawk, you can come in. I sent you a link on the Twitter X Twitter. If you want to come on in, it's fine by me.
I don't do Facebook that often, so I'm like,
I don't either.
Where's the search and all that? I'm,
yeah,
kind of lost when.
And Duke says, I mean, there were 2 comic book stores too. There were, yeah, they sold comics there, the Waldens and the Barnes and Noble. Yeah, if they could continue with that tradition.
Yeah, a lot of. I mean, they may. I don't remember the comics so much, and they probably did. Had a spinner rack or whatever. They probably did, and I probably bought some there. But it was more, like the novels or the condensed
trade paperbacks. Yeah, those.
Yeah, that because I probably bought my comics. Well, I'm sure I bought comics there. I'm sure I did.
Walden Books had spinner racks. I remember that in the 70s. I bought some of my X-Men books over there too. And I don't think we had a Barnes and Noble back then in Lubbock. We had Walden Books.
I was older and driving at that point.
Yeah.
So, I got around and
I missed the newsstands.
If I knew a rack was over here, I'd go check and see what they have out. Yeah. And if I knew there was Walden Books over here, I'd go check and see,
right.
whatever. Yeah.
Duke said, although I do kind of literally live in a bookstore now with all these unread books around it. Sounds like my room. Yeah. Duke says, like Rex there, look at all those books. I know he's got a bunch of them. Shadow goes, I'm not finding the link, but that's all right. Hanging with Mama Hawk. Okay, that's cool.
Well, a lot of these are covered up. I mean, I've got like all the essentials, just about all the showcase, or a bunch of them. And they're covered up just with stuff put in front of them.
Yeah, man.
So there's a lot of books back here, actually.
I'm going to open up a package.
Birthday package.
Birthday package.
Well, did you get something in the mail?
Yes, I got a couple of things in the mail.
Cool.
Today, actually. Yeah.
It's good to unpackage stuff on your birthday.
Let's unbox the material. Let's see a little closer there. What does it look like? What did I get? What did I receive today? Yeah, I got it from my friend. Yeah, my friend Greg DePaula. Yeah, Star Wars.
Greg Capullo? Really?
Greg DePaula.
Oh, you had to run it for me. I get it.
Yeah, Greg Capullo. Yeah, I used to work with McFarlane.
You wish, Bradshaw. You wish.
You wish.
Yeah, you used to draw Spawn. You used to draw.
Batman.
What was the Image character?
I can't remember. Creech? Was it Creech?
No.
No. Is it not Creech?
It was kind of like a warrior character.
Warrior.
Shadowhawk when you need him.
Always play.
Cool Star Wars short. Michael
come out to play.
Michael Taylor says, "Come out to play." Warriors. I know that movie.
I like to watch that again. The internet was probably responsible for a lot of the bookstores. I think you're right, Michael.
But you had to clink the bottles together, the soda bottles together when you say it.
I don't drink soda anymore.
You know that guy that actually did that, wasn't he in The Crow also?
Yeah, he was. I think he was. Yeah. I forget his name.
Oh, he was a great. I mean, he had the face of a villain. One of those smarmy little rat fink type.
He was also in Dreamscape with Dennis Quaid.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Dennis Quaid. I mean, Dennis Quaid's really getting up there in age, and looking at it. But he's done some great movies.
Same age as my bro. My bro turned 69 on April 4th. So,
wow!
So Dennis Quaid's about the same age as my brother. So yeah, getting up there. I remember that movie
And
Breaking
you
Away.
are, and today you are 60.
61.
61. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're going deeper into the 60s. Okay.
Yeah, God, yeah. How about
60s were a great time. So,
that? Say word.
just look at
Yes.
it that way.
Child of 63.
Just regress back to 63 and start
Oh.
counting upward. You'll do fine.
Kind of, yeah, be like Merlin.
You can go
Age
back to
reverse.
pay meters for your car to park. Right? No
You
cell
do that.
phones, huh?
No cell. Oh, yeah. Remember no
Yeah.
cell phones? Like
Black
you're
and white TV. I mean, they
Oh,
had color,
black and
but
white.
you had to spend a
Black and
fortune to
white.
find one.
Just Comics. Thank you for shopping with Just Comics. Just Comics.
Okay. I don't think I've ever gotten anything from Just Comics.
Just Comics. It's on Hip
The
Comic.
Warriors is a great
Come on,
movie.
play.
Fizz Pop says. The Warriors is a great
Warriors
movie. Chuck
Yes.
Norris is 83. I
It's
thought he
83.
was 84, but okay.
March 10th. I thought he was 84. I thought he was
Yeah.
born in 1940. So that's okay.
And he's like Esau, a hairy man.
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah,
got some hair.
He's a hairy man when you take his shirt off.
It's a hairy
Just
man.
check
all
out that Bruce Lee movie where he gets
He-
chest hair
Bruce
torn
Lee-
off.
Bruce Lee.
That was a good movie. Whatever
really
it takes to win, right?
Remember that little white kitten started the fight.
That
was like-
must have smarted.
countdown.
And
Yeah,
then
it's a
after he killed him, he could sew that into a pet, like a chia pet or something.
I checked Norris's chest there for a chia pet.
Chest hair, yeah. Make it into one of those what do you call it? A plushie doll.
Yeah, plushie out of Chuck Norris's
Chuck
chest
Norris
hair.
plushie doll. Who doesn't want that? Or
Chuck
wrestling
Norris.
buddy.
Plushie doll from chucknorris.com. Order today. There you go. Wow, they've really boxed this one up.
Now see, he did that correctly. He cut towards himself.
I did.
Always cut towards yourself.
This is a variant cover, Miracle Man, Amazing Spider-Man number 11. I like to collect things with Miracle Man on it.
Wow.
I have a collection of Miracle Man comics from the 80s.
Do they
So, yeah.
own Miracle Man?
They do. Yeah.
How did they do that?
Well, originally it was Marvel Man. They bought it from the original creator. I forget his name.
Well, it was Eclipse that was publishing it in the 80s, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and they bought it from Eclipse. Yeah, bought the character. Alan Moore don't want anything to do with Miracle Man anymore. So after that, I believe Neil Gaiman was writing after Alan Moore left Miracle Man.
Huh.
And so yeah, that's
Cool
what you see.
cover.
Yeah, with Spider-Man and Miracle Man.
Now, is that Mark Bagley?
I think it's no, Patrick Gleason and Sanchez did the colors. Patrick Gleason artwork.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not familiar. Did they put the webbing under his arms? Didn't they? Under that one arm? That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
I like the retro webbing.
I do too. With Steve Ditko webbing under his arms.
That's a good cover, actually.
That's really cool.
The little Marvel Man moniker up there almost looks like one of those Dynamic Forces little.
It
things.
does. Look at
Yeah.
that, Monica. I love that logo. It's really cool.
Their little Dynamic Force hologram. They really should have made that hologram. That would have been cool.
That would have been great. I would like that.
That would have been a good accent to that cover.
I think so.
Might have been a distraction. I mean, if you got something shiny over here, what's offsetting it over there? I don't know.
Yeah, Chuck Norris put a lot of those Bruce Lee false death rivers. I'm sure he did. I have a bunch of Eclipse Miracle Man. I do have quite a bit of those. Fizz Fop one.
Some people just can't wrap their mind around Elvis or JFK or like Bruce Lee or Brandon Lee being dead. They want them to go on and do more stuff. So they say, they're out there somewhere in witness.
Yeah, I saw Elvis at a Stuckey's in 1985. I'm like, oh, that's great. Yeah, he was serving.
Yeah, most people don't even know what a Stuckey's is, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had a pecan log that went on, forever.
Yeah,
that's what they were known for.
Those are good.
Big old pecan log.
I've had one of those. Those are fun.
Yeah. Originally, the first Miracle Man books were Captain Marvel stories with Miracle Man posted over top of CM.
Of Captain Marvel. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget the creator's name of
Well,
Marvel, man.
you know, the Marvel man, I mean, or whatever, he goes, or yeah, Captain Marvel, he goes all the way back to the 50s. You
Yeah,
know, this particular brand that was in the UK, right?
yeah, it's around the 50s.
Yeah, he looked very Shazam like, right?
He was
Yeah.
and the Marvel family, and the Marvel man. Yeah, it was a
Hmm.
take on that. I forget the name of that creator. Somebody in the chat, give me the name of that creator of Marvel, man. He's from Great Britain. I forget his name.
How Lee died. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was afraid
Yeah.
to
I got
Hollywood.
you.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
Morris,
got you. I wasn't criticizing what
Morris,
you were saying,
Mexico,
Michael. I was
'98.
just, I was steering that into, yeah, it's kind of a phenomenon, right? That we want Elvis to live and Bruce Lee. I mean, yeah, Bruce Lee was at the top of his game. It would have been
Was
interesting, really, to see how he changed movies had he
yeah.
lived.
Oh no.
You know, I
Shadowhawk met Jim Morrison back in '98 in Matamoros, Mexico. That's awesome. Shadowhawk.
oh yeah, I mean,
Wow.
that's what? No, that's not. No, he had me going there. Damn you. He had me believing I was a different age at one point, sucker. I tell you what, man, Shadowhawk's got this pheromone, purple man, some type
Yeah.
of thing that affects you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of
He's a
weird. I
magical.
almost believe that. He
Dude, that's
might have.
crazy.
I
He
mean, you
probably
know,
does.
did he
Maybe.
really die in France? Was he buried?
They never found his body.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was
Well,
just a
like James
casket.
Dean, you know, we want
Yeah.
James Dean and Hitler. I mean, you know, you see these aged
Hitler.
up. Well, I mean, you see these aged up things in the
Check out Hitler's latest
Inquirer.
painting from 1964. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's appearing in the Panama. Yeah, and one of those South American countries where they fled to. Yeah,
Did
that's what I
you
want.
go out to eat for your birthday? Did you do
Yeah,
anything special for your birthday?
Mom took me out to Cracker Barrel. Had chicken fried steak,
Okay.
green beans, and macaroni and
Well,
cheese. It
I
was
know
good.
you got a Cracker Barrel, and I know I previously knew you had a Golden Corral.
Yes, we had Golden
Yeah.
Corral. I went and pick up. I have a app, Buffalo Wild Wings. I got 6 free wings tonight. And I ate some. Ate all those. It was like really good. Boneless, free boneless wings, and I made
Why
the
not on your birthday?
yeah.
Yeah.
I claimed it.
Oh, boneless wings. Okay.
Boneless wings.
Yeah. So is
Yeah.
that like chopped and formed meat? How do they do that?
Oh, they just chopped the chicken. They breaded it and they put some sauce on it. There you go.
Okay. No
Put in a
bones.
package.
Okay. It's the way
No
they cut it. Okay.
bones. Boneless.
Yeah.
No bones. I met it was Glenn Campbell way back when, 1978. It was in a LA
cool.
International Airport. Well, like in the bathroom area, washing my hands and stuff. There's Glenn Campbell. Hey, you Glenn Campbell? He goes, I sure am. Says, well, where are you guys heading to? Well, I'm heading to Colorado with Danny Thomas. We're going to play golf with President Ford, former President Ford.
Wow.
Oh, it's cool.
Wow.
It's
And you
on
met him
July.
in the bathroom with his winky out, I guess.
No,
Wow.
didn't I wink out?
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, you looked. I see.
no, no. It's washing
How
our
do you
hands.
know?
We're washing our
Okay,
hands.
washing hands. Okay. Yeah. He's an
Everything was-
Arkie, man. He was an
It was
Arkie.
Arkansas.
So,
Yeah,
Arkansas, yeah.
he's good. He was a good old boy.
I loved him in True Grit.
Say homeless wings. There's a cannibal movie right there, Shadowhawk. They can the evil people kill homeless people and they turn them into wings, right? And like cannibals.
Yeah, I guess.
Homeless wings. Yeah,
Well, I mean, cannibalism is a thing in Haiti nowadays.
it is. Barbecue,
They say,
that terrorist gang leader. Yeah.
unless that's a psyops. I don't know.
Fist
Maybe
Five
it
One
is.
says, I saw Glenn Campbell in concert. Fantastic show. He performed with an orchestra. Oh yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
they're
great.
absolutely going to bring over some of the Haitians over here big time because they're taking Guantanamo Bay
Yeah.
in Cuba as a processing. Forget Ellis Island. We're going through Florida and or somewhere abouts going through Cuba.
Yeah. Yep. Long pig.
Long pig.
Homeless wings. There's another B movie idea right there. There you go.
If you got a birthday wish, what would you could do anything? What would it be?
I've made it. I'd say pay off a lot of my lot of debts off, and
There you go. That's always good. Responsible.
And have money in the bank for our things, for projects. That's my birthday wish. Well, actually, I've wished something similar to that. I don't know if I should actually reveal it live, but that's okay. Rex, you're adorable. I've never heard an adult use the word winky for a man's penis. Oi, oi, Carrie.
I told you he would read anything.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm compelled to read every chat, no matter what it says, that you're a,
Yeah, everybody gets an appearance. Hey, shut up. Indeed.
Glenn Campbell
was played with a Wrecking Crew. Yes, he did. Wrecking Crew was a studio.
Let's test
studio musicians in LA back in like the 60s and 70s mainly, and they did a lot.
And who was the Wrecking Crew? I forget.
Oh gosh, it was Hal Roach playing drums. I think it was Hal Roach. Glenn Campbell. There was a lady bass player. I forget all the names. Tommy Tescadero on the guitar.
Okay.
He had a video called "A Wrecking Crew." It played on Axel, a music cable channel on cable. I saw that movie. It's really good. You can probably watch it on YouTube. Wrecking Crew. Check it out. It's a really good documentary.
I'm skeptical of that, Carrie. She just wants you to read it out.
Testicles are called Wonka because they are between the willy and the chocolate.
Carrie, be better than that. Be better. Come on.
You must read this. Tasers, like I am.
Jesus did not die for your sense of humor, obviously. Well, maybe he did.
He died for mine. He died for all of our sense of humor, for everything.
For all of our sense of humor.
All of our sins and our sense of humor.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
I watched us talking about Dr. Syn.
Dr. Syn.
Yeah, SYN. The 1963, your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you ever watched it with where?
Is that on Tubi?
Oh, they have it on YouTube.
Dr. Syn, SYNN.
Just give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a second. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Stay on target.
Wait for it.
Stay on target. It was Walt Disney's Dr. Syn, alias the Scarecrow, 1963.
Oh my gosh, I've heard of that one. I don't know if I've watched it or not.
Okay, you want to see the trailer?
Yeah, let's see the trailer.
The trailer should be safe to show.
Yeah.
Just a second.
Let's see this trailer.
Tee it up here.
All right. Sorry, Rex. You made the temptation too great. You bring out my mischievous side.
No, let's see. That's the theatrical release.
Michael Taylor. They played the background a lot of famous songs, but you never saw it. Yes, true. So, do you notice Shadowhawk? He eggs you on with misbehave, then says, do better. I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do better to misbehave again. I could try that out. Yeah, let's see the trailer on that. If you want, I'll share your screen. I'll pop it right in.
If they have just the trailer, surely they do. That was
yes, I'll misbehave better.
You know the guy that did Long Chain, Patrick McGowan.
Yes,
was in that. Yeah,
nice. Does he the same? Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can just find the trailer here.
Yeah, the prisoner, that guy.
The prisoner. Yep.
Is it Danger? What's his? What's that other?
Now there's one
show?
channel that really chops it up, but there's more than one channel that has the full movie.
Yeah. Dr. Syn, SYNN. There's a
let's see. We don't even have to show that if I just share screen, and then we can see enough. I think from just me trolling YouTube.
That's right. I'll try to do better than misbehave. I will.
Wait a minute. Where am I at? There we go.
It's a hammer.
So
Oh, oh, look at that. That's cool.
see there, the
Good.
makeup. It was a book too. I mean,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, Patrick
Excellent.
McGowan. He was the vicar. He was the pastor, of the church.
Yeah.
And like this guy here, he was the general he was a smuggler, and he was trying, and the English crown was trying to catch him. And this guy was in some of the Bond movies, remember?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it had a lot of famous British actors. This guy's done a lot.
Scarecrow of Romney Marsh.
Oh, and then we've got UFOs and Barney Fife and
yeah,
I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Then
you got Spock and Granny in one episode. Oh, that's bizarre.
Well, I think they were just kind of lumping it all into 60s TV. But
obviously, a Star Trek Beverly Hills episode.
You should see me on Pop's channel when he has Les on. Neither can pronounce the word horror. It sounds like they are saying whores.
Whores.
The more they try, they say horror. They sound like seals clapping. You have to misbehave too, Shadowhawk.
That's right.
Horror is a hard word for me to say too.
Hey, see our latest horror movie? No, was it porn? No, it was a horror movie. It's supposed to scare you, you whore.
It was Flesh Gordon.
Flesh Gordon. That was horrifying. Yeah. Horrifying.
No more horrifying than Glenn Campbell in the loo.
So wash your hands.
Yeah.
Sake.
Story to tell your grandchildren. I caught him right after the act while he had germy hands and he was washing out the evidence. See, there's many ways you can say something.
Horror. Yeah. That dang horror movie.
Hey, just for you, Carrie, dump cake. Dump cake.
Dump cake.
If you were here, Apex, I would make you a dump cake. That's where you dump all your fruit in. You put your yellow or white cake mix over it, and then melt butter, cover the top. Good stuff. You can put nuts on that, or
walnuts. Walnuts are really good.
One time I put M&Ms on top of it.
Ooh, that sounds good. That's really good. Hot dang it. Hot dang. Well, let's get to your campaign. Let's see what how's your campaign doing?
Good. I actually contributed to my own campaign.
Great. All right. You tickle me. I love the accent. He says dump cake.
Just to test out, see how that works. And I was like on the 3rd page, Apex.
Wow.
Falling in the ratings. So
oh no.
I donated $1 to the campaign, which made me a backer. And the $3 went to the $3 other dollars went to fund my comic to tip them.
Good. That's cool.
And I shot it right up to number 1.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, don't he look a cock womble and back Rex and Apex in their campaigns. What's
don't be a cock womble.
What is a cock womble?
Did I just say something bad? I don't even know. What's a cock womble?
It's the British in their
I don't think I want to know.
Those British
words. Carrie's got a lot of these terms I've never even heard of.
What's a cock womble?
Yeah. She'll tell you here in a minute. You just
American, Carrie. I don't know American. That British stuff.
Yeah.
American.
Texan and Archie here. Maybe that's why we get along.
We know those those Brits. What do they say?
Yeah.
It's so cute trying to hear you two pronounce it. I know. Cockwomble.
A cockwomble.
What's a cockwomble?
I don't know. I can't even. If I studied some dialects, I think I'd be pretty good with it, but I just haven't taken time.
Yeah. She's entertaining.
I used to do a lot more of that. I would watch the comedy shows and different things and British TV, and I could, and then sometimes your voice changes, right? Like when I was a young kid, I could do Donald Duck. I can't do Donald Duck anymore really and do it just because my voice box, my voice lowered because the testosterone hit and my things began to grow and there was hair in different spots of your body.
Yes, there were.
Yes, sure it's puberty. It's called puberty, folks.
That's right.
In case you didn't know.
Yes. Yeah. Growing up.
Yeah.
Teenagers.
I hit that about 30, I guess.
Wow.
Late bloomer.
Late.
Yeah, I mean, you think you're fully grown. They say you're bones cap off at 18. That is not true for everyone.
Cockwomble is just a way of saying don't be stupid back Rex and Apex with their campaigns. Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Trying to get a campaign over
Do
here.
you want me to share the campaign, or were you going
Yeah,
to bring
do
that
it.
up?
Do it. Go ahead and share your
Okay.
campaign. Yeah.
Okay. We can do that.
Let's get some support.
Okay. Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
Let me refresh that just to make sure it's totally refreshed. We have added some new things. We've been adding new things for every Wednesday. Some of them have been up for a week, and then 48 backers, counting myself. 17 days to go. We've got the big book bundle there, which you get the hardback artist edition, all 3 covers. The Bog Tapestry and the Standee, which is kind of pictured here. That'll be the image for the Standee, done by the John Dillard on the cover. You get all 3 covers there. Pretty soon, I mean, payment's been made, so pretty soon, and he's already started on the front of the wraparound cover, Jimmy Reyes. The Dillard cover. I put up some new imagery not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago.
Now, who did this? Who did that?
That's John Dillard. Yeah,
looks great.
I commissioned him to do that. To add
that looks
to the
like
campaign.
Looks like a pewter statue.
Yeah, really yeah. Does. I mean, it could be made into a lot. I mean, this character's got potential. I think you need a good rogues gallery, and so here's a sort of a rogue for Devil Flyer for the future.
Nice.
And he will make a cameo appearance, like a lot of characters will, in the Bystander story. We've got John Philande's cover there, which is a watercolor cover. We've got Jimmy Reyes's wraparound cover going to drop. He's already sold about like 15 or 16 sight unseen. We've got the blank variant, which I love because I can't wait to draw some of my characters on some of first printings, and this is magazine size, so you can really do a big front and back cover on the blank variant cover. Another Midnight, my first Western character to create last year.
That's George Peter Gaddis, right?
George Peter Gaddis, right? Yeah,
Gaddis. Yeah,
good stuff. I should have the artwork to this and the modern day mummy coming in. We have the digital tier. We got the Abby tier. Give her a meal. Here's another John Dillard piece of the Bystander that I had him do with the fractured sort of glass reality thing against the Starfield. Got the Blacklight Bog poster tapestry there, and further on down we've got the original artwork. We got the drawn in tier. We've got 2 people that are going to be drawn in. You can too. There's the original acrylic painting, 11 by 17,
cool.
done by Doc Blaylock, and one of a kind. He's and then over here on the right is the modern day mummy.
Oh, that's cool.
As depicted by George Peter Gaddis.
Oh man.
And we put up the very first Grave Tales with the logo page up there.
Yeah.
Here's John's cover. There are counting Devil Flyer, there's 14 characters there.
That's cool.
Although Bog looks like a shrub in the background. Didn't get much of him in there. Didn't even get his face. I don't know why he didn't just put his face in there.
Well, it's like limited space. I don't know. Put 14 characters in limited space.
Got a great page there. We've got Doc Blaylock victorious pose of a Devil Flyer that he did. Here's the watercolor cover done by John that he did a couple years ago.
That's cool.
For the book. Here's so we're kind of calling that the Golden Age Devil Flyer, where he had a different costume cover and kind of different powers. Doc Blaylock, the Bystander, that was something that I had him do to put up on the campaign. We've got that up for sale. I love that piece. Put up a couple of smaller pieces that are 8.5 by 11. The director, there, he's going to play. He already plays into the dialogue of the Devil Flyer story a couple times. Cy Marcos mentions him a couple times, trying to call him, trying to get in deep with his shadow organization. He's kind of like the leader of Spectre. You never, this is really maybe revealing too much, because you're never supposed to see his face. You see his shadow against the wall,
Yeah.
But you could maybe have the only thing done of his what he actually looks like, for a while, for $125. And then we've got an unknown vampire, which his identity will remain unknown for now.
No
Um,
vampire.
And
Ooh,
yeah, I don't even have his name. So
that's cool.
here's the artist edition. It'll be black and white with the color logo,
Oh, nice.
so that you get to appreciate the John Dillard's cover. Got some new sketch cards. Got a Golden Age. I don't do many characters except my own, but I absolutely had to do the Heap, which
Oh,
was a
yeah.
Golden Age swamp monster.
That's cool.
My first time to draw him, as a matter of fact. So
That's nice. Yeah.
yeah, got that up there. And these are done on parchment paper. They'll be put in a hard card holder and sent to you. We've got a new character here called the Harbinger.
Oh, nice. Oh, cool.
That's about the second or third time I've drawn him. Here's some interior pages here. Devil Flyer, Devil's Weapon, get you into the story right from the get-go, where he's sinking and chained up. And we've got Dirty Joe sketch card. We've got a Bog sketch card. All these
Nice.
characters are going to be. We've got bookmarks. Bog versus Dirty Joe there squaring off.
Ooh, cool.
Those are done like on archival safe.
Paper.
Yeah. Well, it's
A cardstock.
it's
right?
backing board,
All right.
comic book backing board that I
Okay.
hand cut and did the
Yeah.
artwork on.
Nice.
Slaver out of the grave, coming up out of the dirt, out of the grave
Ooh.
there.
That'd be a
Got
cool
Bog and
story
the moon
time.
there,
Yeah.
and sort of glowy Bog there, looking very. So got some more Doc Blaylock artwork there, the bystander, Slaver, and the killer clown. And everybody gets a free 6 a.m. sticker. If you did sign up, you'll be getting a full card, trading card, probably artwork of Devil Flyer done by me. And we've unlocked this one done by John Fernandez, who drew this thing. Very cool. Sort of a sepia tone type thing. We're getting pretty close to unlocking the Rob Ewing Zigzag Magnet.
Ooh.
And
So you need
our
3.
next stretch goal will be, we are being fulfilled by Critical Blast. You will be fulfilling the campaign, RJ,
Nice.
that we mentioned earlier. The next one is going to be Midnight. This is going to be a full color trading card as is.
Ooh.
Yeah. That'll be our next stretch goal. So we're up to, we could definitely use the help. Only 17 days to go on the last 30 days. And then it goes into a man for a short period. And then we'll get everything out. It's about 85% done.
That's
but I
great.
do need the funds to complete it, to ship it out, to get things made. So
Carrie said, any news on Jimmy Reyes cover reveal? So it's going to take a little more time, I'm thinking, right?
Yeah, it'll take him. I hope he's trying to really finish up Dragon Rage.
But he is.
Yeah, he has received payment. And he has started on the front. I just need to get together with him, and let's watch the trailer, shall we?
Yes, do it. Yeah,
do it. Oh, it's muted. That's a pity. Hey, Katsu.
Thank you, Katsu. Thank you.
Over on Fun My Comic, and hopefully you can back it, give us some help. I am going on a couple of shows tomorrow. I've been scheduled for a while to go on with David Brink at 1 p.m. Central.
Cool.
but I'm also going on a smaller channel that Cross Comics recommended to me.
Right.
And they, I only know them through, and I'm trying to get with BTM reviews on their channel as well. That's a newer channel on Toad.
Happy birthday. Thank
Um,
you.
Lord Church of Failure.
Oh,
That's what he goes by on, but they've got a smaller, but I went over on Cross Comics and got one backer. And so,
nice. That's great.
um,
Says happiest birthdays to you. I get any of this wonderful your way. Thank you. Dallas is almost flooded. Yeah, we had some rain.
yeah. How about a birthday backer for Apex on my book? I'll
Yeah.
give you a cut
Birthday
later.
back to, yeah, okay. Yeah. I've got, once I get the money, I'll definitely would will contribute to Rex's campaign.
Oh,
Definitely.
thank you, Doc. That Pedro kind of did the animated first that we took from the ash can. Used
Yeah.
some of those bits, and then he, put together some other elements, and Doc put that together. Doc did most of the heavy toting. I just kind of directed, put this there and what you want to show. And
do you have a link to where you're going to be on, like Dave Brink's channel, Genuine Comics, tomorrow? I'm gonna put that in the chat.
No, not really. You call me out on that. I do have a link to my Devil Flyer though.
Cool. Okay, we'll put that in
my campaign.
Yeah, that's
handy.
Yeah.
If I can get this trailer to come down.
That's cool.
There we
All
go.
right, Vector Buck Rex. Happy 18th, young man. Oh, good. You got a back
back
from Travis
book?
Barrett.
Well, thank you.
Travis. Thank you, Travis. That's cool.
Who back my book?
Straight Gang. Thanks,
Oh,
PBR.
thank you, Travis. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to hitting that next stretch goal.
Oh, that's cool.
And one more dollar will get us up, about.
There it is. Here's the link right there.
Yeah.
Flyer.
Yeah, as far as David's, I don't know. It's Genuine Comics, David Brink. I'll be on tomorrow.
I have an offer
in the afternoon, 1 p.m. Central, 2 Eastern.
Oh.
But before that, I've got to be up at like 9 a.m. on another show.
Wow. What show you going to be on at 9 o'clock?
That was the one I previously talked about with Lord Church of Failure. I'm not sure if that's the name of their show or what, but they'll send me a link and I'll go in there blind.
Cool.
Yeah.
I go in blind on a lot of the shows. So I have no idea.
I'm Jason Bascom. I just
going
have
on.
to sit back and look cool.
Yeah. He looks really cool. Draw some fun characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
I like to draw fun characters.
Me too.
Yeah.
Indeed.
If it's not fun, I don't want to do it. That's just my personality.
Exactly.
And if it's not fun, make it fun. Life's too short, Apex.
You're right.
To do stuff that you don't want to do.
It's
now I get it. There's stuff we all, I've been putting off my yard work for a while, but if I weren't so busy, I'd do it. But and it's muddy out there right now. It really needs to dry up. The thing about it is this time of year, by the time it gets dried up, it rains again.
God, no.
It stays wet and moist all the time. Somebody clip that, please.
Like a swamp.
Send it to me. I can use that in my next
wet and
drink.
moist all the time.
The boss
says offered British Dave if he backed you, I'd pay his shipping. He hasn't accepted. I just want him to have Rex comic, but also paying shipping means I support Rex campaign more.
Who's British? Who's British Dave? I've not heard of him.
Dave Brink, wasn't he? Dave Brink.
Dave Brink. Why does that sound
Genuine Comics?
Oh yeah, no. Okay, yeah. I get it.
Perfect 10. Number 4, right?
Carrie, I'll try and send that to you when with your book. Okay. How about that?
That is cool. What is that?
Yeah.
That's,
I figured she might appreciate that. I did that today. I was testing out I was testing out those metallic colors that I got. New metallic color set I got.
Ooh, nice.
Master Touch, from
cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too shiny, but if you went over it more, a second pass, because it really absorbs. Doesn't bleed through though.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good touch. Yeah. Dave, you on panel on Tuesday? Yeah, I think you would be. Wet
with the
and
comic
moist.
out is
Yes.
French. Yeah. No,
Dave,
he's not French. He's from the Netherlands.
is he from the Netherlands?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in the Netherlands. He's not French.
Oh.
No.
All right.
Let's dispel that rumor right now.
Yeah. Nip that in
How
the bud.
dare you call me French?
Excuse the brain farts. Yeah.
Hey,
Excuse.
Apex. We're in
Yeah.
America. America.
Yes, we are. Make America great again. Amen. Amen. Make America great again. Amen.
How was the water burger and onion rings, Apex? Ooh.
Great.
When
It's
did
so
you have
good.
that?
I had that I had a live stream that
Mhm.
Monday morning, I think. Early hours.
I don't think I've ever had a water burger. I think it's kind of like
Yeah,
Five
it's-
Guys burgers, right?
No, it's better. In my opinion.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Fair
but
enough.
Dave, do you do a show with Tuesday one I offered to pay shipping for? Oh, okay.
Do you have checkers?
No, we don't have that. I did in Tennessee when I lived in Tennessee. We had Checkers and Hardee's and Checkers.
Uh-huh.
That's really good. Now, Carl Jr., Hardee's, those places.
Yeah, Carrie says, what is a water burger?
Whataburger. Yes, a chain originated in Texas.
No,
back in
she says,
19
what a bugger. I misread that. What a bugger. No bug products.
Burger.
No,
Nope.
no bugger.
Burger. You missed the R.
Yeah.
Burger, not booger. Burger.
I mean, I get it. They've been saying that for a long time. There's protein in insects, and they've been priming us at least since the 70s or 60s to eat bugs. But and now we have the technology to kind of disguise it and make it palatable. But
like the Impossible Burger.
my thing is they're trying to we're going to give the jab to your beef and things like that. No,
no
we don't want
jabs.
that.
Don't give us jabs. We didn't
Most
ask
of the
for
beef.
jabs.
85% of the beef is not even here in
Yes, I
America.
did.
It's imported. And it's fast and loose. It could be kangaroo. You don't know.
We don't need imported beef. We have cows in the States already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, jalapeno cheddar
eat
Whataburger.
like pregnant woman. So Whataburger could be a thing for you guys. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Well, we don't have a Whataburger.
Especially
We've
in
got a
Texas.
checker.
Checkers, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
be a cheddar Whataburger. Ooh, so good. I think Shadowhawk has one in Indiana.
I don't eat out that many.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, strawberry cheese, yeah, and bacon. Yep. Mhm.
Like one
Yep.
with craving.
I've got some strawberry cream cheese with the what I do is I make it super strawberry because I took a little, a spoonful or two of preserves and put in with it and mix it.
Yeah.
And then that way you get the preserves, which has whole strawberries and things cooked down, whatever, and along with the cream cheese. It's great. Very sweet.
Put that on a cracker.
Great. Cracker.
Yeah. No, I used to live in Houston for about 10 years. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Whataburger there.
I would hate that Houston traffic, but I guess Shadowhawk's used to it because he's
really
like
bad.
around Chicago, but he doesn't go into Chicago because of the violence.
Yeah, it's too bad.
I think he said he hadn't been in Chicago for like 10 years.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. It used to be a nice place.
Yeah.
I could go up there in the late 80s, and this was a good price at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And you could go to a pizzeria. Well, it was kind of like a buffet pizzeria on the side, right?
Yeah.
At certain times they did pizzas. When I went, they weren't doing the pizzas. But I mean, probably later in the evening they started doing pizzas. But the buffet part, you could go get a cheap cut of steak, corn on the cob, and other accoutrements, in line for $2.
Wow.
Even in 1989, that was cheap.
Wow. That was good.
$2.
Carrie says, my favorite burger is a regular burger, the bread salad burger, topped with a little chili con carne, grated cheese, and top of bread bun. That's
bread bun.
A bread bun. Bread bun.
Well, now you had to be careful with, Carrie saying, Rex eats like a pregnant cow. because Carrie eats tuna and prawn, I think it is. And
Mhm.
what else on pizza? Oh, sweet corn on pizza.
Oh
She
man.
says it's delish.
Well, at least they didn't put mayonnaise on it.
Ooh,
So.
chili burger. Yum.
Chili
Yeah.
burger, yeah. Chili burger sounds good.
Yeah.
Chili burger.
What a booger? What? Oh, what a bugger.
What a
Bugger.
bugger.
Oh, it's
Bugger.
so good, Shadowhawk.
What a bugger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another unboxing?
No, I found this in
Oh.
in one of my boxes. It's a Wolverine sketch cover,
Oh.
number 1.
Well, it is his 50th anniversary.
This is like a few years back. I think around, I can't remember, 2010.
Yeah.
I don't. How many number 1s can Marvel put out? Too many times. This is incredible.
Infinitum.
Yeah, this is like Incredible Hercules 128.
Oh, now I have that one. That is killer cover. I like that.
good.
His old costume and sort of
Yeah.
Kirby-esque. That's a
Kirby-esque.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget who did this one.
That's not the same issue as you held up the blank for, was
No,
it?
no, it's different.
Okay.
This is Wolverine.
I never
1.
quite got that. The Incredible Hercules, which is a riff on Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
And you got Wolverine on the cover. Okay. I don't get it, but sure, it's a good cover.
This is from. Where is this from?
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
it's 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, still. You could put a
Yeah.
wraparound art on this.
Wraparound blank. Yeah.
I'm sure Jason Bascom, if he may have this one.
That's the way the Devil Flyer is going to be. You know, wrap around that way
I
if you
need
wanted it. And it's going to be magazine size. Imagine that.
I'm gonna do the same for Fembat. I have some sketch covers, and it will
Mhm.
be that book will be magazine size. I want people to open it up. Really big art.
Oh, Rob Ewing, his next thing he's going to do for me. So this is a birthday exclusive for your channel. He's
Mhm.
going to do the Momentum Universe poster
Oh
with
my
all
god.
the characters. With a
So
lot of the
good.
characters. You can't get them all in.
Tuna, prawn, sweet corn, red onion.
He's already got a start on it too. He's already done some stuff that can digitally be put on there, you know.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Ewing's knocking it out.
Yes.
Names.
He's one of the artists I'm going to be relying on quite heavily in the future.
I would
You know?
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will commission Rich Parada to draw an 8-page Fembat supplemental. It's going to be
Oh, there you go.
better origin.
Have you talked to him about that?
I did. Talked to him on Facebook about it.
That's
Yes.
cool.
Yes. So he's giving me a good rate on it.
I don't have it here
Very good.
handy, but you know, it's buried. I have a couple
You
pieces
want to be
though.
sure the book will sell. Put Wolverine on the cover. That's true. Yeah.
I know they oversaturate the market with, you know, and overdo certain characters. I think they
Yeah.
really messed up. I've said it before. They messed up when they did told his origin. I think he should have remained a mystery.
I think so
Cool.
too. Yeah.
Did you see my Ramona Fradon Just Imagine Aquaman page?
Ooh, where's
Where
that?
she passed away at 97.
Oh,
Not
man.
much going on. I got it for pretty cheap back in the day
That's pretty good.
but check this out. Sal Buscema,
Oh, nice.
unpublished Harlem Globetrotter story
Oh, wow.
on the back there.
That's cool. I came
See
with
if
it.
I can find Rob's 2 Devil Flyer pieces. Might give me a moment.
There he is. How's dinner with the family?
It's good. Happy birthday, man.
Ah, thank you.
Welcome.
Got Jason Bascom here.
Happy birthday. Didn't we just do this like a couple months ago? Wasn't it your birthday a couple months ago? I call shenanigans.
No, I'm
No,
not.
that
not-
was
that's Mark.
KSSS.
That was KSS. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him.
Every
Huh.
day's his
Is it
birthday.
every day?
This is highly suspicious.
Yeah. No, I
This
was
is highly
born.
suspicious.
I was born today, March 16th.
And nothing happened,
Hmm.
according to Mike Walters.
Yeah, nothing. No comics
In
came out.
comics. Yeah.
No comics came out this month.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about 1963.
On the actual
Well,
day.
look at
Yeah.
the month in 1963 and what came out.
Hire the Sodom and Gomorrah sisters. Who are they?
That sounds like a good time.
That sound does. First original. Yeah. Hey, if you want to pull up your campaign, Jason, we'll go ahead and look at it. Is it still
Not
up
before he takes a look at Rob's.
Yeah.
viewing.
Let's see. What's that?
there? It says Devil Flyer. Rob.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Everybody,
He's a
pull up
big
Devil
guy.
Flyer. Pull up
Yeah,
Devil Flyer.
and then another one
Oh man,
Ooh,
that is
look at that.
after Tank Ferret's drawing.
That's
that
pretty
is
dope.
cool.
Nice,
That's dope.
nice.
You did good. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
very pleased. I might only have one of those sold, by the way.
Yeah,
See,
man.
Let's look at Devil Flyer. Let's give that a gander.
Yeah, it's.
Oh well,
Dude,
we
they're
already
mounting that
did
thing
that,
up.
Jason.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
already
we-
went through the campaign there.
We went through Devil
Oh, I
Flyer.
didn't know you wanted to stop selling your book. That's fine. You don't need to sell it anymore. Whatever, Rex. That's
Oh man,
okay.
I'm going to sell it like
No,
a
no,
whore.
it's
I'm
good.
gonna-
Apparently, you're all done selling Devil Flyer. I guess campaign's ended, over and done with.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I told you to pull it up. You don't want to do it. I don't know what your problem.
I
is.
know.
Sausage Sisters.
You know how it is. They pile on and say, "Yeah, look at that. He's trying to take over the birthday show."
No, it's fine.
Who's taking over the? I came in here and I said happy birthday. He told me to pull up the campaign.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but he said,
I did
Frog
not come
G.
in here in any intention to shill. I came in here for Apex's 52nd birthday. I can't
Yeah.
add very well and do math.
No,
So-
not 52nd. He's
Hey, I don't-
62 or
I'm 61.
61.
It was
Okay.
61. I'm
You
old.
people and your real ages. Whatever.
I know, right?
Yeah, I don't care to dox myself.
Whatever.
I make you look good.
Whatever.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you.
this is, in between me anyway. This is what
Yeah.
you got to look forward to looking at
Well-
when you're 58 and 61.
I honestly, Apex, dude, I thought you were way younger than what you don't look 62, 61.
He doesn't, does he?
Thank you.
No.
Uh-uh.
Thank you.
Well, he's not. He's 61. But anyway.
Whatever. He doesn't look in his 60s.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Gotta be so literal with everything. It's
I know.
ridiculous.
I know,
it's
man.
just tonight. It'll change.
26. Oh, thank you, Edwin. Cool.
Yeah, just start counting backwards.
I mean, yeah, I forget my age sometimes that I'm only 45 right now. So yeah, I'm
A
like,
young
how
man.
old am I? I'm like,
You're a young man.
I'm still
young
a youngin. Well, I'm a youngin compared to present company, but if you get Noah in here, I'm an old man. So yeah.
Oh
Now,
man,
should I
take
call
a look at
BS
my
on that?
life.
Are you really
I look
45?
like you were.
Are you really
Yeah,
that
why?
young?
Why do I look like I'm like 58 or something?
Well, the
No.
aspartame's
beard.
holding up good. It's the
It's weird.
It's the gray
aspartame's
beard.
really doing-
Gray
You
beard
have,
does
the,
it.
you have the Gandalf beard going.
Well, now,
Yeah,
if you shave that
gray
off,
beard.
you'd look way younger, like I did.
Oh, I look like I'm at least 44 when I
you
shave.
got the Peter Gilmore.
Oh,
Peter
you lose
Gilmore
one
look
year.
Similar. Yeah.
1 year.
Mm,
I like to see Peter Gilmore and Jason Bascom art team up doing a poster. That'd be cool.
mm. I don't know. I don't know if he
It's
can
an
handle
idea.
this heat. I don't know if he can handle this heat.
This heat. Yeah, I know.
One
Yes.
stormy night in demand. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. It's
Ah.
gonna demand. It'll be in demand till about mid. What month are we in?
Yes, we're in
mid
March.
next month. So around
Good.
there, and then
I've
I'll,
got
then I'll
time to
end it.
back it.
I just today ordered the books. So
Yeah, didn't you get some proofs in?
yeah, I'm gonna show those off. So yeah, you got the book here, some interiors. There's the Shelby cover, and
Shelby.
sketch cards are sold out. But yeah, you get $8 for one book, 14 for two. Get the retail bundle for 35, which saves some money.
It's pretty good.
There's also this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the Frog G.
Yeah, don't sleep
Yes.
on Frog, yo.
You could get a Frog G on the same campaign, right? Oh, that's
Now, you
No,
were
no, no,
working
you can't
on
get
a
it on the same
supplement for this,
no?
right?
Oh,
Yeah, last
Yeah.
night I was working on the supplemental page because Ink Spots, he's drawing these pages here, and I'm inking them. So I was inking a supplemental page, and Ink Spots was drawing one actually
Did
last
you
night.
go?
And
I
then
noticed Bancroft came in on that.
We had a
Did
bunch
you
of
ever
people
go
come on.
Bancroft's?
yeah.
well, I've been on Bancrofts, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
with with Frog G and One Stormy Night.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
on Bancrofts with them. Yeah,
I need to hit him up. I haven't been on there yet.
Why
so.
don't you hit Michael Bancroft up? Definitely. He's a
Well,
nice guy.
He is a nice guy. He's also a very busy man. So
Yes.
like
Right.
I maybe like even my messages will get buried, and I'll have to re-message him like in a couple weeks and be like, "Hey, do you got time?" And he may not even have a slot sometimes until after your campaign is over. You're like, "Oh, I'm done," and he's like, "Oh, well, I have a slot." So, yeah, he's a very high in demand,
Oh, yeah.
person to get on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is here's the Shelby proof. So there you go.
I'll take
this
the
is-
Bancroft bump while I'm in demand, though.
Absolutely.
This is-
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
there
the
it is.
this is the Shelby proof. So
Oh, that's
it's gonna
cool.
be, and this is how they're gonna be, because I actually do have a proof of mine, but mine have 120-pound stock cover, which is too heavy. This is
It is.
80. This is 100-pound, so it a little bit, but not much. 80 pounds interior,
That'll
Satin.
flatten out.
I like
satin cover, satin
Ooh.
interior pages.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's a
Came
book
up
to
dope.
have, ladies and gentlemen.
that's right.
Yeah.
$8.
Get on Fun. Is it on Fund My Comic or
No, it's on Indiegogo. It's on
Indiegogo? Yes. You put in a link there, Jason, if you would, in the chat.
Sure.
People
Yeah.
or one,
Yeah,
one of
so-
the bots can find it. Yeah.
Is there any plans to maybe throw one of these campaigns over on Fund My Comic eventually?
It's possible. Anything's possible. My whole thing is learning the back end of stuff, and
Yeah.
with the vision, it makes things difficult of learning new things, and it takes me longer. So
Me too.
one thing I
I'm gonna
want to
start
do.
using that. That's
Well,
that's a
you
good-
can't, Rex. You're not legally blind. One thing I want
Well,
to do is like maybe have Shay run a Kickstarter for me. That way, I don't have to
Oh.
worry about the back ends and stuff like that. Pay her some money, and
Oh, Kickstarter. Okay.
yeah, I try out a Kickstarter. I'd have to do a variant cover, but these are all plans in the future. I'm so busy with Frog, and then
Right.
Absolute and
Yeah.
and whatnot. So
Right. You still working out at the gym 3 times a week?
try to.
Yeah.
I hear you.
We don't always get to it. Like we didn't get to it Friday. I took the day off Friday actually from work, and normally we go
Sorry.
after I get off of work. I don't know if that's
How's
gonna
your
go.
arm recovering? Because you damaged your arm there for a
Mhm.
while.
Slow. I mean, you always got to take it slow. You don't want to
Yeah.
overdo it. So I just don't do. I'm at a heavier. I'm doing heavier weights than I was a couple months ago. So,
Okay.
but it's not insanely heavy. Like when I was working out in my peak, like I was, because where I work now, workplace, I need a ride to the gym. But
Mhm.
I used to work at Michael's, and there was a gym across the street, like a 4-minute walk.
Real
So I would get
convenient.
off of work from Michael's, and then I would go to the gym. During that time frame, I was working out like 3-4 days a week, 2 hours every time, a minimum. So
Are you
I was like benching like 160. I was curling 80 pounds. Like I was in
Wow.
good shape, but I still had a dad bod because I didn't eat right. But now I don't curl that. I don't bench that. Nowhere near. Mainly because I don't want to re-injure myself. But
No.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
doing slow increments up, so I am
That's what I do.
more than what I used to be, but I still go light. Like I was doing 200-pound tricep presses. Now I'm at 120. So
Yeah.
it's taking it easy, and working it in. I may never get back to that weights that I was before, and that's fine. I don't mind. I just want to be in shape enough to where I can pick up a box if I need to.
So
Yeah,
you're not
but-
really in running against Graham Nolan for the best bod in.
Ain't no way anyone can run against Graham Nolan, dude.
No. Not really.
Yeah.
No, I mean Cecil could maybe compete with him, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I also
maybe.
don't do the all pro. I can't do high protein diets. Like I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
So I can't do all that stuff. So I just want to maintain, just have a decent enough, like I could pick up a 40-pound box and not have to worry about throwing my back out,
Yeah, well, it's not
Yeah.
going,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, I work in shipping anyway, so right there, I'm already, they don't let me lift anything heavy just because ever since the injury, but I could still
Right.
pick up, decently heavy enough stuff at work.
Pick up
so.
like a long box of comics. Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Now-
yeah, that's no
Now,
problem.
Now, maybe I just haven't noticed this, but is this new tattoo work, or are you done with the tattoos?
Oh, I'm never done with the tattoos. I just don't have the money to
Right. Okay.
afford them right now. Because right now I'd rather buy like old comics or something like that.
I would
But,
Oh
say-
yeah. You
no,
you
this
get
one I've
killing
had
it.
this one for like 20 years.
I
Okay.
didn't know that.
I'm always wearing the glove, is why you never really see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
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 So,
Are
yeah.
you still drinking out of your Groot glass?
I change it up. This one my nephew got
Yeah.
me for Christmas.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
So it's like a
Wizard.
wizard. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the
Never
Lord
named
of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
He's the early.
Token.
You're as
Alright.
Yeah.
precisely when he means to. Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, so I'm drinking out of this one right now. I switch them up. Sometimes there's a
What
Batman
kind of stuff
mug.
do you ship at your job? What kind of stuff do you ship out?
We make transfers for like heat applied transfers for shirts. We make
Oh.
banners, stickers, like the window clings. Those are from my work.
Yeah.
The first Absolute campaign, those stickers are from my work. So we do shirt transfers. We actually handle all the stuff for the NFL. So any official
wow.
NFL licensed merchandise, the names on the back and the numbers, that's ours. So yeah,
So your absolute clingies came from your place where you work. That's cool.
yeah, the alien that came from my
yeah.
work. Yeah. The Frog G's, they're gonna come from my work. So yeah, so
That's
we
awesome.
do quite a bit of stuff, but our main thing is heat applied transfers for shirts and like hats and banners or whatnot. So
That's great.
so yeah, it's a job. It pays. It has good medical. That's the main reason why I'm there. Also, aside from some money.
Oh, good. It's good to have some.
Pretty
So-
good.
so-
I take it you got a pretty good employee count. I mean, a lot of people work there.
That's about 300 to 400
Wow.
somewhere in there. So,
Yeah.
and people because there's 3 shifts.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
first, second, and third shifts.
Not too
So
bad. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
we're closed on the weekends. So yeah, you get the
Mhm.
weekends
Oh,
off.
that's
sometimes. Usually, sometimes you have to do overtime if we're busy. So you come in on Saturday for like 3-4 hours, and
Oh.
ship out what needed to get didn't get shipped out. So yeah, but
Yeah.
so you got Cracker Barrel for your birthday?
Yeah. Got Cracker Barrel
Nice.
much. Yeah.
Did you get cake?
I've got cake at home. So yeah, my sister-in-law made some lemon cake when they
Ooh.
came by around Tuesday.
With the sweet frost?
Yeah, she makes her own cakes for a living. She does that cake decorating, cake
Oh,
design.
sweet, man. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend
does
did
that.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She makes some good money doing that. And
Mhm.
my
Yeah.
older
Yeah, if
brothers.
you're really good at it, you can make some decent cash. People love doing,
Yeah.
especially weddings. Weddings are huge.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
they're
If you
invited.
do that, or if you cut hair, cutting
Yeah.
hair,
Hair and
beauticians
cake.
can make good money if they build their clientele up.
Yes, you can go anywhere with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They went to
I know
Stanford.
some beauticians that can, make well over 200,000 a year.
Oh yeah,
if they're
Yeah, it's
really-
pretty crazy what they can
You're
make.
right.
Yeah. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, I haven't been to, we have a Cracker Barrel here, but I haven't been in years.
yeah.
Years
I'm
upon
on-
years.
I vaguely go to Cracker Barrel.
It's good.
Fair.
You made a good call
okay.
instead of going to your Golden Corral. I would have rather went to Cracker Barrel.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
I like a Thai place. I like to go to Thai place for mainly because my tastes are different than my family's, so I don't get to eat at these places very often. So if it's my birthday, I'm like, let's go and get some Thai or some sushi, or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, but
Like those local
we
places.
normally there is a China buffet here or a Japanese buffet, whatever. It's a buffet, and they actually have like sushi out too. So my family will get whatever they get, and I'll get the sushi there. But yeah,
Nice.
it's like the main time
So-
I get sushi.
You think you're going to start fulfilling one stormy night, late April, probably May?
Well,
somewhere
the main set of books get in at the end of this month. So that's the projected date is the end of this month is when they'll get in, and then I could start fulfilling those. I just need the metal cards to fulfill the secret perks. But aside from that, I can start fulfilling. I got to order the Gemini mailers. I forgot. But
Ooh, man,
yeah. So and I already picked up some bags and boards. Picked up 200 sets of Silver Age bags and boards. I got to get the Gemini mailers, and then I'm good to start fulfilling Absolute. It'll end, like I said, it'll end mid-April. So
Well, you kind of want to have everything in, like you say. Well, I could start fulfilling this, but the metal cards for the secret perks, and that might only be a few people, but then people start doing reviews. They're getting their stuff, they're photographing, and then they're like, the people that had the metal cards are like, "Where's mine?"
there's nothing I could do about that. If I don't have it, I don't have it. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
exactly.
I
That's
rely
right.
on. This is where, like, I should have done foil cards mainly because I would then be able to dictate that. Like, I could just order them and get them. I don't have to wait on anybody. The problem with that is foil cards are really, really, really expensive, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been justifiable to order spend that much money on like 30 backers. Like I couldn't afford it. There's no way. So with the metal
Have you
cards, I could.
priced it out?
Well, I went through Phoenix Animation before with the metal cards, and back
Right.
then it was like I don't know. I don't know how much it was. I don't want to say its prices in case people are like, oh,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think they're a little more now, which is still affordable. It's still fine. And the thing is, I could pay per card. I don't need to have to worry about getting like 200 of them for like, $100. And I'm like, I'm stuck with a whole bunch of cards now. So
Here's
Right.
Jason's first metal card right there.
Look at
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful
Shelby.
card.
Now, who signed that? Shelby?
That's
and you?
Shelby and me because I did the colors on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Man, these are sharp. They will cut you. The corners.
Well, you can
Yeah.
get them with either sharp or rounded corners. So I went with
okay.
the unrounded corners.
Yes.
Like because it's like a traditional card at that point. But yeah, I messaged Phoenix Animation today, so I may not hear back from him for a couple days. It'll take a while for the books to get printed and shipped to me, so hopefully I'll get the metal cards around the same time frame. If not, like the secret backers, I'm sure they won't. They'll just like I can't fulfill just their books and not ship them the cards and ship them the cards later. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
there's
you're
only so
paying
much I can do.
double on the shipping at that point too.
Well, if I
It's
just
the
mail
same
them out a
fee.
metal card, it's going to cost all that much.
Well, yeah,
but
if you
it's
put
still
it in letters. Yeah.
not only that, it's still when you fulfill something in Indiegogo, you'll enter the tracking and it'll say fulfilled. It'll check it off. So then I
Yeah,
would have to
that's
remember who goes. Like I would have to be like, okay, well this backer, I'd have to make a head count. It would be too much of a pain. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm sure they won't mind. But
Oh.
but no, yeah, it's crazy expensive for foil cards, and that's why, like with Frog G, we did the all foil cards as a gift for being late, because they're expensive, and we know people will appreciate it. So
You're gonna have to tell me
we're taking a hit
after the
We're taking a hit.
broadcast. You're gonna have to tell me how much because I'm gonna have to produce one for everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Oh,
what a foil
wow.
card?
Foil card.
Yeah, for sign up. If you sign
How many?
up, and
Oh,
you
for
back
signups. Yeah, that's
which is going to be a short run, probably.
you'll have leftovers because you can only do a minimum order. Like you can't do an order of just 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm
just
fine with
yeah,
that.
you will have a lot of leftovers. That's why I didn't go that route.
So like a minimum order, we what 250 cards?
Hmm.
Oh God! Well, I am going to have a bunch of that card left over.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go that route with the secret
Wow.
perk. Now, if you did that as a stretch goal, like let's say your campaign has to get funded at
not
1,000. Oh, later, Carrie. Let's say your campaign has to get funded at $1,000, and then you say, okay, at $1,750, I'll do foil cards for everybody. The odds are pretty good you'll be okay and be able to cover it for everyone in that card, because even if you get 120 backers, at least justifies getting 250 foil cards. So yeah, other than like, because I got a crap ton of absolute foil cards left over from Shay and Sai that I did those ones.
Oh, wow.
on. Yeah, which I'm gonna probably end up torching them after a bit here. So
Holy mackerel. Torture.
Now that was
Oh.
not the first one. That was you only made like 50 of.
no, the
Right?
foil cards is a minimum of 250. Like you can't
Yeah.
get any less. But the first foil card I did wasn't all foil. Just Absolute was in foil. So that one was actually the very first one I did. They sent me a sample of the all foil ones and be like, you might like these. And so I ordered those too. So the first one actually just has
Well, now
Absolute as a foil.
that's an option, and could still be keeping my promise if I just put the logo in full.
You're still paying the same amount. You have to order the same
Ah,
amount.
you're
Yeah,
killing
you
me.
can't. It's not my rules. Now wait a minute. Now this is based off of the printing company I go through called Print Firm. They're very good. They make good product. Their sample is one of their samples that they show on their website was even the Frog G foil card. So it was pretty funny that they used ours as like an example of what the foil card looked like. I thought it was funny.
Cool.
But, yeah, but no, this is the thing with these crowdfunders. Like it's just scales and balancing. Like if I over, and here's the other thing. Like if you overprint them, you can then on your next campaign sell them at like $2 for a foil card. So you can. It's like the people on the first campaign got it
You're
free.
sounding like it's going to cost me that much to even produce one of them.
I'm just saying, you know, you'll have a bunch left over, so the next campaign you could charge a couple bucks
Yeah.
for them. The first campaign they get it free, so that's the perk of them getting it. So it's justifiable. Like if I wanted to sell mine, I could. I kind of like to keep things very exclusive in that regard, but yeah, like it is stupid to burn all those cards, but I mean I don't want to keep handing them out to people or selling them, so I'm just going to torch them, get rid of them, get the space. I want. I'm running out of room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, are you going to do any conventions?
Yeah, that's the plan. I want to hit up some conventions. I'm going to be outside of my LCS on Free Comic Book Day, so I will have Absolute
cool.
available for that.
May 4th.
Yeah. So we should have. I even should have Frog G for that too.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully, we're still waiting on the editors. But Ink should be getting the proof copy for that like Monday or Tuesday. So
Nice.
So once we get that and the editors give us a go ahead, we could just put in the print order. So
what comic book shop were you going to be in May 4th so people will know to come visit?
it's called Comics and Friends. It's at the Great Lakes Mall in Mentor, Ohio.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a nice little shop. It's where I go almost twice a month.
Cool.
Usually I go every other week, but sometimes once a week. It all depends. But there is another shop here called Comic Heaven. It's pretty good too, but I mainly just go there for back issues because the one in the mall obviously is like a smaller space, so they can only have so many long boxes out. The other one is a bigger lot, so I go there for most of my back issues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
fun.
I recently picked this up. It's pretty dope.
Oh, what'd you get?
I'll show you this. This is pretty cool. I got this. Oh, I gotta hide the price tag on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, show us.
How much you
We
spent.
won't hate on you.
How much I paid
Not
for
enough
it.
money.
You should be proud at how much.
Oh
you
my
paid
God!
for
You
it.
got a Turtles one. Oh, is this
This is the sketch variant, the black and white sketch variant.
what comic is that?
This is the Last Ronin.
Oh, Last Ronin, number 5.
Yeah. No, this is here's the colored version of it.
Oh, it's a new number 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like the black and white better.
Revolution.
Those colors are kind of dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, I think that's just also another. Well, that's just a different. Yeah, no, that's the same. But I also got this one too. Not today, but I had this one. Showed it off on top of this.
Do you like the
Oh,
odd sizes
cool.
of these things? They're
No,
big.
I don't, Rex. I do not. I don't like that. I think it's ridiculous. Either pick a size, magazine or regular.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I agree.
They're taller than a magazine board and bag, I think, or something. They're
think
kind
they
of
are.
odd.
No, they're the same. They're the same size height. They're not the same size width. It's
yeah.
weird. I don't get it.
It is. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
get it
neither.
either. But you know,
Mavericks.
Ninja
What?
Turtles started out that way. They went small, then they went magazine size, then they went down again.
Yeah.
It was all over the place when they
It was
first
all
came
over the
out.
place. Well,
But
I
you
get
can
it.
kind of understand that they weren't known.
Yeah, they weren't
and
mainstream. They
used
didn't
different
know.
printers.
They were just
Yeah.
shooting from the hip. So yeah,
You look at the artwork, and it looks like an underground comic.
It does.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks
Yeah.
great.
It's nice and gritty. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not refined. Like it's not like they took drawing classes at the Kubert School. You know what I
No,
mean? Like
no.
they just loved comics and they loved drawing, so they went ahead and did it.
I like
So-
a rough look to it anyway. I mean, just so you see the progression of the artist and you see how
Mhm.
and they put a lot of passion behind it and focus and
And
it's a
that's the
different
thing.
take.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like especially with us, like we're indie, we're not mainstream. I could see if
Right.
we wanted to get into the mainstream, you would kind of have to hone it and tighten it and be in that
Yeah,
house style. But with the way we do it, you can slowly even develop. Like look at people like Metal Mayhem's and Metal Movies and Brewskis. Matt Burke, he's been getting better.
Yeah.
Extraordinarily better throughout time. Look at Luke Elliott, Death Metal Hero.
Mhm.
Really hockey, like they've been progressing so fast and so good, and you get to see it. And if you can't do that in the mainstream, maybe
No, you can't.
old Dark Horse Presents or something,
Yeah.
you could get away with it. But aside from that, no, you get to see it, and it's a wonderful to see. You get to,
Matt, I love to see people. I mean, that even the professionals, Jason, when as time went by, I love to see them sort of refine. Like
too.
Sienkiewicz started out kind of as
yeah. You got
Neil
like
Adams, and then he went
Kelly
into his own
Jones.
style.
Yeah.
You know, Mignola,
Barry Windsor Smith.
mhm,
Absolutely. Oh,
You know,
Smith. Yep.
BWS, man. Hell yeah.
yeah, so many artists. It was like you were kind of morphing with them as you went along and followed their stuff.
Yeah.
You
You
even
know?
got people
And-
like that kind of almost regress. Like if you look at, like, I prefer Stephen Platt's older work
Mhm.
compared to what he does now. Like it was more wild and just energetic. It was wrong. Everything about it was inaccurate, but it was cool. Like it was a
very
weird
cool.
combination of Sam Keith and Todd McFarlane.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So
It's
And
a
as
those
you-
whole
Moon
bunch
Knights.
of
As you,
books.
since
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
you brought his name up, Matt is launching. Is it
Mhm.
2 now?
No, well, it's a catch up for the book 1, I think, on Fun My Comic.
Okay, it's Butch Cleaver then. Okay,
Mhm.
he's launching
Yeah,
that
yeah.
tonight or has. Yeah,
Is it tonight?
it's tonight. Yep,
Are we streaming over it?
maybe. I'm not
Cancel
sure
your birthday,
exactly.
Apex. How dare you?
How dare you? We
Oh,
may
he left.
stream
He
Dolan,
left for
too,
he left for the day. Apex
but
left.
then
for the
I'm
day.
just the co-host. It's just my duty to.
Do you
be
have
here.
capabilities of pulling up chat? Are you allowed to, like, do you have that power here?
No.
He didn't make you a co-host. You're an unofficial co-host.
Well, I don't think Apex really knows how to do it. Like I conferred that power on Shadowhawk, but he's never used it because he doesn't know how. And he's on his phone all the time. So
Well, you just grant them, like Angela can do it. And if I have Angela on a stream, she could pull up chat and she could actually play clips and do all that
now
stuff.
I feel
The
bad.
only
I
thing,
needed-
the only thing a co-host cannot do is start and end a stream. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you give, like, Apex, if you gave Rex, you go in StreamYard and you set up the co-host, you get his email, he clicks the link and that you confirm everything. Then he's able to, like, pull up chat or play your back clips or like a video or something like that. Now it's got to be somebody you trust.
Right.
That way they don't, like, do some, tomfoolery. So
Right.
yeah. But
Jason,
they can't
since I'm
end the
not your
stream.
Co-host,
Right.
I've not been your co-host for over 2 years. If I could kick myself now, I would.
Smart Shadowhawk. Yeah. Get out while you can, Shadow.
Yes.
Mhm. Get out
Wow.
before it's too late.
Oh,
Get out before the ship burns down, my friend. Yes.
Down.
So you're gonna be going to your sister's for the birthday cake or your house, or how's that working?
No. She gave me my birthday cake when
Oh, okay.
my brother and she were in town Thursday. So it was in the refrigerator, so I just got pulled out.
Nice. Oh, nice.
That
Did
was
you
already being
did you get any gifts, any presents you got?
Yeah, I got some money, got some
Ooh,
cards.
money's
got,
nice.
Nice, great. And a t-shirt. Oh, I got this Star Wars shirt in the mail from my friend who lives
Oh,
in
sweet.
Seattle. It's
Let's
it's
see it.
a cool Star Wars shirt. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I like that. I like shirts like that. I like shirts like logos or like
Yes.
simplistic graphic design. That's a
Yeah.
nice one. Yeah, I don't like all over prints or like wild wacky things. Like that's good.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah,
That one's
that's
cool.
retro. That
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like
Retro.
heat transfer.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, nice. That's a good shirt. I like that one.
It is a good shirt. Yep, as long as it fits.
It fits. It's a large. It's a bit fine.
Yeah. I can get away with a medium, but I prefer larges.
Yeah.
Old school.
Mediums are a little too snug.
It's tight.
Uh,
It's snug on me.
smidge. It's just a smidge. Like I can wear it, but it shows too much off of the dad bod. And I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
me
want that.
too.
That's a good sidekick name, Smidge.
Smidge.
Mm.
I mean, it's Smidge.
Smidge sounds
Logo,
kind of like a
yeah.
smidge sounds like a 230-pound white woman at a diner serving you coffee with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth.
And her husband's a
Smidge.
cook.
That's what
and his
Smidge
name
sounds
is
like.
Smarmy.
Smidge McFarlane.
These are the
Marmot.
worst names I've ever heard in my life. These are terrible.
Smidge.
Well, you don't
Terrible.
want to eat there.
Lots of our bacon, darling. Sure,
Yeah.
Smidge.
No,
Sort
that's
out
just me what smidge sounds like. You know.
Smidge
Yeah,
and Smarmy.
pancakes, some bacon, some
Yeah.
coffee.
Arr, me matey.
Smidge will serve it up for you.
The breakfast place that's like, arr, me matey, like a fish
Hi.
with
Yes.
an eye patch.
I'll have another bourbon with my eggs. Thank
Arr.
you.
Would
Rex,
you have some more-
What
would
happened to
have
you
some more
Tuesday night, Rex? You were on topic with us, and you left. What happened?
sauce?
Oh,
Okay. I was scheduled to be on Cross Comics to shield the book. Had to be there, and he moved out to Vancouver on the West Coast, and he set the thing. I thought I had 2 hours till I had to be on, and then he said, "Whoops, got the time wrong. Since I moved, I never get the time wrong with my streams, but I got your time wrong. We're actually going, so I had to like just unsummarily pop out and get on there because I was the guest of honor.
Couldn't just say, "Hey, I gotta go."
No, the
I was
Irish
4 minutes
goodbye.
late. You were,
Yeah,
I
Apex.
think I
This
popped out.
disrespect. This disrespect that he gives us. You hear this, Apex? Totally disrespectful. Ungrateful. We let him on. We let him in the streams, and what does he do? He just leaves. Just says, I'm better than you guys," and he just bails. It's what he does, Apex. You hear it here. You heard it. He's like, "Oh, I just left because screw you guys."
Perfectly timed because
that's all I keep hearing is Rex saying, "I'm better than you."
When I clicked out, Morb said, I can't wait till they bring back racism or something like that. And it's perfect. And then y'all were all talking about that. Y'all didn't even miss me.
He said, "No, people are like, what happened to Rex?" I'm like, I guess he's too good for us.
Internet problems. How about that?
No. No.
Doug beat on stage.
If I hadn't been the guest of honor and I had, I was already.
That's it. From now on, Shadowhawk gets the link and not you.
It wasn't my fault.
Shadowhawk gets the link.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shadowhawk. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Booted.
Speaking of Star Wars, my uncle played trombone in the orchestras for Star Wars. He's in the music credits on the original soundtrack album. His name's
that's
Dave
cool.
Taylor. That's cool.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's a great Star Wars
that's
that's
a nice little brag. I like that.
Why not?
The OG, yeah. They re-released them in theaters like a year ago or so, like the not like the theatrical ones, like the remastered ones, obviously. But we didn't get to go because I forgot. My nephew never reminded me. So, but they are releasing, I guess the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. They're going to be doing those next month.
Oh,
so we're gonna go to those because my nephew wants to see those.
And that's pretty cool. But
I love those Spider-Man.
I mean,
movies.
to see it on the big screen again like that.
That's my Peter Parker, man. Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Why can't they do? Why do they have to do all these remakes or reissues?
New audiences.
Yeah, keep the IP going.
I guess so.
Yeah,
in the movies. Fair.
Yeah, it's new audiences. Yeah, not only that, they change things up sometimes.
Yeah.
So for modern audiences, but
and they're probably hurting for revenue, right?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean,
trying to squeeze all the lemon juice out of the lemon.
Well, especially, I mean, a lot of stuff doesn't do very well, like the I don't know, like the remakes of like the Disney animated stuff, and so they got to recoup it where they can. The theme parks aren't doing very well, then they got to like make hit there and like stuff. Granted, it was Sony, but stuff like Madam Web happens, nobody goes to see it, or Captain Marvel, and people bail. Yeah. So if it's an IP like Spider-Man or even Captain America, people like that title. Yeah. They like that guy, so they're gonna go to it. Then nobody likes Captain Marvel, so but they're gonna go it and they're gonna get money based on the fact that it's name recognition. So
yeah. The only Captain Marvel I like is the Shazam one and the one from the 70s. Marvel.
Yeah. Marvel is pretty cool. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, the quantum bands, right?
They could have made a movie from that. Rick Jones, Marvel.
Well, I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda. There's so many things they could have done and made things epic. Like they have how many decades of characters and stories to just pick and pull from. Yeah. So, and now that they have X-Men, in all theory, they could even do the Asgardian Wars. That would be cool, but they'd mess it up. So it's just, I understand them changing some things. That's fine, like a little bit here and there, whatever. I'm okay with changing a little bit. I'm fine with that. But whenever you could even make a fresh, whole new story that was never told in the comics, but you just got to keep it true to who the character is and what they stand for and who they are. So they don't do that. That was the problem. That's the main issue, is that they don't stay true.
I think that's why the Tobey Maguire movies went over so well at first, because they did stick pretty closely to the source material.
They really did.
Organic Web's kind of
Yeah, that was the only thing.
Yeah,
I
that
remember.
was
No,
a
it
dig.
was like,
at.
yeah.
I kinda-
Really?
I like those organic webs though. They're
Did
fun.
you? I didn't care
Yeah.
for him. I'm like,
A thought occurred to me today that has never occurred to me. Don't ask me why. But
What?
you know, Ditko put the underwebbing under his arms. Maybe
I
he
like
Yeah.
that.
secretes that from his armpits.
I like those. Yeah,
No, he
excretion
doesn't
webs.
secrete that. What are you talking about?
Secrete-
Kind of like
secrete the
that
web.
mom. Remember that mom? She could swing from
No,
her.
these are just like
Oh
his
my
little webbing
God,
to help
you
him
know.
glide. That's all that is.
Oh, okay. Part of the
It's
costume.
a
Got it.
gliding
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes it's there and
Secrets it.
sometimes it's not. Is it
okay.
retractable or
I've always hated it. I thought it was kind of looked stupid, and I always omit it when I draw Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But you're right. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I don't know why. I just think it's a
Yeah.
dumb design. That part
maybe it's
doesn't need to
chitty
be
chitty
there.
bang bang like the
Daytona.
retractable comes in and
Yeah.
out. You know?
It could be.
Come on.
I don't know. I think it's a little ridiculous. I think it would snag on things at some point because he. Well,
You
the
catch
thing
it
is,
on a railing or
Yeah.
something. Like,
or
I ripped
something
my-
like something can
Or
catch you. You never
a
know. It's-
Superman cape, huh?
Oh God.
No, go if you listen to the Incredibles, you know why capes suck. But
Yeah.
Exactly.
like the webbing, like it just is like he's a sleek character, a sleek spider. He's supposed to be able to to fit into tight places and do all that webbing's going to catch on stuff. Like it just
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
So if there's
Yeah.
nothing in between his armpits, he can maneuver better. It's just I don't know. It makes less sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's there.
Yeah, but it looks so damn cool.
It doesn't
It
look cool.
does.
It
To
doesn't
me,
look cool.
when he
I don't
glided,
know.
didn't he? There's an early Ditko issue where he collided with his
And-
web.
but that's what it was for.
Yeah.
And that's why they did it because he couldn't fly. But if he was like
Right.
shooting between,
gliding.
it does make sense. If he's shooting between buildings, the next building's too far away or whatever, he can
Glide.
glide a little bit till he can shoot again.
Spider
So-
Man's greatest enemy, suburbia. Know where to swing from.
That's
He has
What
to
about just
walk
plain old
everywhere.
country? What about the country?
trees.
nothing there.
From
Well,
tree
could be
to
a
tree like
there.
Tarzan.
Telephone
Like-
pole.
At least suburbia, yeah, there's telephone poles and trees. But if he's out in the
Yeah.
country in wheat fields,
Forget
nothing.
it.
Yeah,
Flatlands.
done. He could
I always-
try birds. Like I don't know.
It could be a big bird.
What?
It
Thunderbirds?
has to be like a-
pterodactyls?
yeah, it has to be-
What the hell?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. There's got to be
He's
like
in
an albatross.
He's good in the savage land.
Right. Oh yeah, hook onto the.
But he-
Tyranids.
Would he have powers in the Savage Land because it omits the mutant powers? But he's not a mutant,
No, it'd work fine.
No,
in
he's
Savage
not
Land.
a mutant. No.
It'd work
right?
great.
So would he would work fine in the Savage Land then, right?
Right.
I would think so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now what is negating the mutant
Yes.
power in the savage land? Is that Mr. Sinister or how did that
I
come
thought it
about?
was just some weird aura field from Sauron.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
well, he's got
I don't. It's been a long time, Rex. I don't know.
He's got the
since I've read it.
hypnotic power with his
Yeah,
eyes.
he's cool. Man.
He's
I
kind of like the
Sauron.
Mandrill or the Purple Man. He's
Yeah.
got that pheromone
Mhm.
thing going on, except he uses his eyes, his hypnotism to hypnotize
Yeah.
all these women. Like, what's the pterodactyl man going to do with the women? I don't
Oh,
get
you-
that. But
Well,
creative.
he's only got a pterodactyl head. The rest of he's got a man body.
Yeah, man body head. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
man body.
He's
with
got
the-
he's got the proper equipment, Rex.
yeah, but he's got the under things too that catch on.
Yeah, but he's a pterodactyl. He has wings.
Yeah.
He's supposed to.
He can fly. He's fine.
Yeah, he's supposed to fly. He's a pterodactyl.
yeah.
Yeah, he absorbs all the mutants' abilities, his powers. He absorbs their energy, the mutant energy.
Is that what he does? I thought he just hypnotized them.
Yeah, as drawn by
Yeah.
Neil Adams back in X-Men 62, 61.
How do you know that? You looking that up right now?
No, I have those issues.
Ironclad
that
memory.
helps.
Look at you.
And they also did the Savage Land thing in 1 through 4 of Marvel Fanfare when it first
They
came
did.
out.
Marvel
Well, they
Fanfare.
did Savage Land a few times. They revisited it obviously during like I think Jim Lee's time when he was on the X-Men.
Yeah.
They've done the Savage Land a few times.
Michael Golden artwork on that, by the way.
Ooh,
Michael
yeah.
Golden.
Michael Golden. Yeah, absolutely.
He's
They did.
dope.
If you're going to launch
Yeah.
a book, put Michael Golden on it. Absolutely. For the first 4 issues.
Have him do your cover. Be great.
Yeah, that would be cool. We're Inkspots and I are we really would like to either hit up what's his face now? I'm blanking on his name. Not Toth. I always say Toth. It's not Toth.
He's dead.
He's dead. He draws monsters and crap, but I always forget his name. There's a couple
Graham
artists.
Nolan.
It's
Dale
not Graham
Keown.
Nolan. No, it's nobody in CG.
He draws
Uh,
monsters?
There's nobody in CG. It's another cat who Ink and I really like, and then there's another dude too. We don't want to
me a
reveal
hint.
our secret.
I bet I could
He's-
guess.
he's
I
not
can't
secret.
remember the guy's name. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. I would like to get Liam Sharp to do a cover. He's
Oh my
good.
god, that'd be great. I
Yeah,
like to
Liam
approach
Sharp's dope.
Dan Lawless for a Femback cover. Would be cool.
Yeah, Dan Lawless is fantastic.
Second mortgage.
Yeah, second mortgage, exactly.
There you go.
That's what it's gonna cost.
Save up
Hey,
your
you
birthday
play-
money. There you
Yes, save it up
There you go.
for that.
go. Yeah.
Or
Every
go
year,
back
just
one
save
stormy
up.
night or Devilfly, right?
There you
Yes,
go. Or Frog G.
Frog
Or
G.
Frog
too.
G. That's right. You got
Yes.
2 projects. Wow.
Ooh, two.
Unhinged
Yeah, well-
Entertainment is growing.
It
Well,
is.
I just did the one because I could. I was waiting on Ink to
Mhm.
finish stuff up, and I had free time. Like otherwise, that I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah, you were down. You were working on that with your hurt arm, right? When you were down.
No, well, yes and no. I was in recovery. It wasn't really hurting all that bad when I started working on it.
Yeah.
Uh,
But that's
I
what
was-
I'm saying. You used that time off wisely when you were off work.
yeah. I mean,
Well,
I
you
was still
could,
drawing,
yeah.
but I'm like, I'm just drawing sketch covers and stuff. I might as well actually work on something. And I've always wanted to do a silent comic.
Oh, I
so.
wanted to mention that. You know, Devil Flyer's got a sketch cover, and yeah, I mean that's a great thing.
When
You
did
might
that happen?
consider doing that, a blank cover, so that you can draw on the blank cover, and then on your next campaign, offer up that artwork that you did on the blank covers.
When did you
in their
do
first
sketch
printings,
covers?
right?
When
Huh?
did you put up sketch covers?
Oh, day one
Yeah.
when
it's-
we
What?
started.
Yeah.
Yeah, blank covers.
Oh.
Or blank covers. They're blank covers.
Here's
Right,
a
well,
Wolverine sketch code. Do you have
Yeah.
one of these?
I don't know if I have that one. I don't know if
Yeah.
I have that one. I do have. I think I do have a Wolverine sketch cover though. I
Yeah.
think I'd have to go dig
A
through my
wraparound.
And,
short.
Wrap
and
around.
I
Yeah.
consulted
To dig through my
Shelby.
short box.
It's gonna be good. You know, the best cover that he likes to draw on. You know,
I mean, it's just like 100-pound uncoated. It's usually kind of how you got to go.
Oh, is that it?
100-pound
Okay.
minimum. 100-pound minimum.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
it's gonna
120
be
would be nice, but like I said,
magazine size, so you can do-
it thickens it.
it's gonna be magazine size, front and back
Oh my
blank.
God.
So
Right.
you can do a
Yeah.
massive drawing on that if
Oh,
you
that's
want.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I didn't see
That's
the.
the ones I really want to get made and make, overprint a little bit so that I can draw my characters or whatever on them, and then on the
Right.
next
No, I
campaign,
didn't see the blanks. I'll have to go and
yeah,
get
you
one.
get a $5 break. It's only $20.
Like $20. That's a good.
Well,
deal.
I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to go when I get paid again and
Thanks.
pick one up.
Awesome.
Because I didn't know you had blanks. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I got the
Yeah.
I got the.
physical backer gets a let's see, what size?
Don't blow all your money, Rex. You have to pay for these things.
No,
Yeah.
I'm creating art 4x6. You get a 4x6
yeah.
headshot.
That's
Oh
good.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, everybody gets one of those.
I thought
It's
that
not
was just the first
costly.
24 hours.
Oh no.
I extended it, and then I said, the hell with it. I'll give everybody a free head sketch. You know,
That's nice. Wow.
you know.
You're a very
If it-
kind man, Rex.
Hey,
I
very
did a
kind.
bunch of bogs.
Now do some devil flyers, as many as you do bogs. Yes, that's your challenge.
Well, I did about 17 bogs, but I have other characters in here too. that
Dead
I've done.
Ninja. I want to see a Dead Ninja card.
Dead Ninja, yeah. Well, I'm slowly
Yes.
but surely doing different characters. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
And these are mixed media paper, 110 stock,
Ooh.
good stock. So
yeah, that's
Oh,
good too.
you
I
can
like that.
do washes on them, watercolors.
That's
I mean,
great.
pretty cool, you know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I like
Nice.
that one. What's that?
Yeah.
What character is that one?
That's a new character.
Oh, really?
that
It's
I-
like a vampire?
Let's see. That's not the same one I did. Okay, so here's the original concept drawing that was just on thin paper,
Oh, I like
and
that.
then from that I did this,
Oh yeah, I like that. Ooh, that's
and
pretty
then from that I did this was the last one I did.
Oh, scary
Yeah.
monster. B movies. Yes.
Scary
really good.
monster with a clock eye.
The Clock Eye. Ooh. Space Wizard #1. Ooh, that's cool.
Space
Listen, we'll get to do one from me if he wants to. Oh, okay. Nice. Shadowhawk. That'd be cool.
And I got some bookmarks up there.
Do one
too.
what? What's he talking about?
Oh, he wants you to do Salamandroid on a Devil Flyer blank variant.
I already drew him
Oh.
Salamandroid.
He wants another
Why does he want
one.
me to? Salamander is not easy to draw. Okay.
It is. He isn't. No,
It's
he's
good
not.
practice.
It's not
Jason.
like he's
Just say yes and
I
take
can
the
just
money.
bang him out in an hour.
Right.
Take the money.
No, Shadowhawk knows. He knows if he Shadowhawk
Magazine
pays and he
size.
knows.
You got front and back. You got a lot of room there.
Imagine a salamandroid front and back acrylic standee. Like, wow, that would be hard work. That'd be a lot.
Well, I think he would just make him a little smaller.
Probably would be smaller.
I don't think it would be ginormous. You can't afford that. That stuff gets expensive. That's why I was saying, Rex, you got to watch because I know you're excited about it. But
It does. Well, now, I did take a chance with the acrylic standee. I mean, Black Phantom, I don't know how he did
yeah,
it.
I got Chad's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at what's that?
I mean, you
Oh,
get the
cool.
book, the acrylic standee, and a sticker for $25. I figured if he could do a 4-inch
Oh.
standee,
That's nice. I like that one. That's
at this
cool.
point, I haven't sold that many, and I haven't offered them like on a mass scale, but it's all going to
So
cost
far,
about the
on the
same.
blank
So
or whatever of Rex character is your favorite. Oh, all right. Okay.
We'll
oh,
talk
character.
I,
Shadowhawk.
Yeah.
talk.
okay. Well, I
Jason there. Yeah.
No, yeah, we'll talk Shadowhawk. We'll talk whenever the time
yeah,
comes.
I
We'll-
just
we'll
assumed he
address it.
wanted
But-
to do a salamandroid. He might have
No,
to do
because
Bog
and
or
I know you said the cost is about the same. It's like yes, but no. The more you order, the cheaper things get. But there's no point in ordering a whole crap ton if you don't need a whole crap ton. So it'll cost you more to do the lower orders. So that's what I'm saying. Just be careful, man. I know you're excited. Like
Okay. All right.
just don't because
Well, now,
I don't
see,
want
I
you.
had
I don't
a
want you to
handle
go
on-
in the red. I don't want you to go in the red.
I hear
That's
you,
all.
bro.
Yes.
I hear you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I had a handle, a foot in on the hardback artist edition. That wasn't going to be a problem. But now the standee, yeah, I kind of went out on that, and the tapestry, we priced that out. Dark. That's through Dark Gift, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony knows what he's doing.
yeah.
Cool, Rex. See what happens when you assume. Shut
Yeah,
up.
right.
Nice.
So I mean, you've been how you doing on your collecting of Sam Keith stuff? Because I know you're trying to get everything that Sam
Yes.
Keith ever made.
Oh, that'd be
that and
impossible.
Shelby
That-
Robertson stuff.
Do you have all the radioactive hamster ones that Sam Keith did?
I do not. I don't have all the radioactive hamster ones.
I've got
I re-
I've got 6, 7, 8, and 9, I think.
Yeah, I'll have to try to hunt them down. But I mean, you can usually get anything through eBay. But the one thing I definitely want that I it's expensive. It's actually the Max's very
thank
first
Hey, Sam.
appearance. But he's not the Max in it. He's the Max, but it's MAX, not MAXX. What's up, Tim? So that's in primer number 5 actually, and it's a pretty expensive book. So that's like my holy grail. But I mean, if I see Sam out in the wild, I pick it up. If there's an artist edition I can afford. I have the Max artist edition. I also have Playgirl hooked me up and sent me a link to an affordable Sam Keith Batman artist edition, one that's really good.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so I got those. So I mean, if I see Sam, I get it, even if I've already have the book.
Did you see what Elsie
Oh.
bought recently? He bought
I
a
have it
couple
for
of
E. Do
Barry
you have that
Windsor
one?
Smith things.
It's
I
a
did not
collection.
see that.
Yeah. I have before
Did you-
E's a collection of Sam's early works. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I have I before E. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see what my friend Elsie shared the other day on the?
No,
he
what-
got
what do you
he got a Barney Windsor Smith hardback with the dust jacket signed by him for like $200.
Oh
Nice.
my
First
God.
print of
really?
Frankenstein,
Oh,
and then he
pretty
had
cool.
some other, that packet that Wrightson did, like that. What became, was it a werewolf movie? It was Silver Bullet. It was like, but it was called something else,
Really cool.
but it was a
Pretty
small
cool.
little book and it had like a whole thing of portfolio of prints done by Wrightson. It's pretty
That's
cool.
pretty cool. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, there were only like I mean, it wasn't cheap. He paid like $500 for that thing. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's the other thing. A lot of the stuff is
There was
so,
only 500 of them made. They're signed and numbered.
like we were talking last night with Yaki and Bancroft and all them. Yaki was holding up an Electra Assassin. It wasn't an artist edition. It was like a kind of like an artisan edition, where it's like a little bit bigger, black and white. But I guess Shelby said there is an artist edition out there, but it goes for like $500 or something for the Electra stuff.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
which would be really cool to get. That would be awesome
Man.
to see. But I'm not
Wow.
spending that much money on it. For $500, I can get what 4 $100 comics before taxes, and after tax really be, that's why I say that. But
Right.
and then you could slab them and flip them and make money on it if you really wanted to go that route, or even keep them. So it's at that high cost. It's like you got to sweat out the back,
Or you
pay,
could
or you pay your
mail
car
out
payment.
You could mail
Right.
one stormy night out and maybe a bunch of fraud
Yeah.
G for filling.
This really,
For
Paying
500?
that
yeah.
shipping.
Take a look at this. Timothy Olsen has a deal with Walmart on Melvin One Special Edition paper.
Pretty dope.
That's cool. Good
That's
job.
cool,
I mean,
man.
it,
Nice.
it took me over
Wow.
$300 easy to
Awesome.
mail out everything of the ash can.
Oh,
Maybe
the
about
ship
400.
with shipping, you figure it to be about like $10 a backer. Like, so that's your average cost.
Yeah.
Average it
Mhm.
out, because it isn't really. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, and that's why it averages out to be $10 a backer. So if you have 200 backers, that's $2,000 in shipping right there. So that's the best way to factor it in, because it does roughly work out to be that. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Shipping is insane.
Well, I mean, you got to buy that. You got to get it printed up. You've got like you said, you got to order Gemini mailers.
Yeah.
I guess if you go that route, and
Mhm.
I mean, there's plus,
Don't have
if you're paying other artists, then you have to pay that.
Yeah.
I know you don't do that, but there's,
I do that.
Shelby Robinson cover,
Yeah, yeah.
another, somebody does some side thing for you,
Shipping is insane. You're
it
right.
all adds up.
Well,
I
yeah,
took critical
with the
mass.
shipping alone, you factor shipping in also because of the Gemini and the bags and boards. That all comes into the shipping cost.
Boards and
But
bags, that's right.
shipping it though in general, like it depends on how much it weighs. There's a lot of things, where it's going. So, and if we could charge a ship per person like cost, we would like, oh, it's only $4 to send it to Rex. Awesome, you only have to pay $4. Sorry, Apex, it's $50 to send it to you. You have to pay $50. Like we would do that, but we can't. We have to do a flat rate, and it's just it's not fair, but it's the only way to go about it. So,
And also, once you get it all, you might put that in like a bubble, to waterproof it even more, like one of those bubble bags.
you can bubble wrap it if you want, or bubble.
Yeah, I know
bag
the
it
buckler
and stuff.
came to me like that, and was
Oh,
waterproof.
cool.
And
I know
that artwork
RG
was done like that.
I know RJ. He'll put it in like it'll be in a Gemini, but the Gemini will be inside a waterproof bag. So
okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he's
it
fulfilling.
doesn't.
So yeah.
Yeah. Critical Blast is great fulfillment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. RJ's a good dude.
Well, I mean, I absolutely could have done it myself, Jason. I did the ash can, and it took me about 6 days, but I was not just
Rex.
pumping it.
I mean, if you go through RJ, that's another headache off your shoulder. You know what I mean? It makes sense. I would do it too. I don't think I would do it until we hit astounding numbers that we can't tackle.
Yeah.
Like as of right now, 300, we could do 300. 100 absolute books, I could do that. That's fine. But I don't. If you want it, you want to just make your book, not worry about the shipping. It's a pain. It's time consuming, and pay somebody else to do it. RJ does great fulfillment. So,
and RJ's like 4 hours away, and he said,
"Oh, nice.
There you go. He could meet me halfway. I could either drive all the way there and back, and that would be a good portion of a day, or I could meet him halfway. That's 2 hours there and 2 hours back.
Yeah.
And,
well, that's why also with like Absolute, I purposely made it like no stretch goals, no extra tchotchkes, no nothing, because it would be faster and easier to ship it out. It's less time. All I got to do is sign the books if they want them signed. That's it. So aside from that, the metal cards, but aside from that, it's just a book. So I'll probably will end up maybe bubble wrapping the books since it's just a book. There's no other real padding there. We'll see what I do. Maybe I'll just put them like if you back one book, I'll probably bubble wrap it because it's so light. I wouldn't want it to go anywhere. So yeah.
Have you got the metal cards made yet?
Apex, do you remember me talking about this? Do you remember me talking about this, Apex?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I'd like one. Yeah. So, secret tier. I'm sure
I know. I mean, I'm not. I might be young, but I'm not that young. Is where I. No. Yes, I messaged Phoenix Animation today, so I haven't gotten them made yet. But I messaged him today. I'm waiting on a message back from him. So,
so
I don't know who else does them.
You overprint a few of those, right?
Yes, you have to.
Yeah, because you talked about them getting scratched and scuffed on the first one, right?
Well, it all depends, and also there could be something. Maybe there's an error in one of the printings or something. You never You never
Yeah.
know what'll happen.
Yeah.
So it's always best to overprint no matter what.
It's just,
And if I have extra left over, I could always sell them. I could trash them. I could just keep them as incentives. You know, I could give them out at conventions.
I would
It's
do
my
that.
liberty to do it as I want with them. So
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Jason's been known to destroy his own product.
Yeah, I got to burn a few things. Yeah, we've been slowly burning Absolute Book 1 because I ordered so much of it. I over ordered. So
Yeah.
I have
Which,
At cons, right?
which
Conventions.
is a shame. I mean,
well-
you put some heavy
Hold on,
paper on that
Apex.
thing.
I went too heavy. But I could sell them at cons. My leftovers. Problem with that is I don't have any more book 2s. So people can buy book 1, but they won't know how it ends. So I do plan on doing a trade though. So
Yeah.
I'll printing up a trade run because I have the cover already, and I did the crowdfunder for it. It just didn't happen because I didn't do the right thing by hitting the pavement and going on. You know, I didn't shill it properly. So with Absolute, with One Stormy Night, I scheduled a stream every day of the first week, and I hit the ground running. I was like, I want to get this out there. So, and I also did a lot more advertisement for it on my own part, like Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. I would post things for One Stormy Night. A lot of stuff. So I learned my lesson, with the trade. I was like, yeah, I can't just do like a ninja launch. I don't have that recognition yet. I'm not, I'm obviously not Roka for it. So, yeah. But he's been
Shadowhawk
advertising a lot,
says
though.
poly
He's-
bags are
he's been around
great,
for
but it
years,
has to
yeah.
go through a poly bagger, and that's more expensive.
That is,
Where it's heat sealed.
Yeah. Unless you have a machine at home, you can get it.
You
buy
could do
heat
the
sealing
machine at home.
But those aren't always perfect. Sometimes they don't tear right or the seal right, and there's a little bit of air pockets in there. They
Yeah.
can still get wet or damaged.
It could.
There's always risk you take. I had a couple where I had to send out a new one because it got damaged, but I did not have to worry about it. I would say like 1%.
You
like, it was
sent me
nothing.
one because I had one that had a dent in it because it something poked the
Some copy
Mailer?
list.
Gemini mailer. Yeah, enough to where
Yeah,
it,
and
like,
if something happens, this is what's great
happens.
about doing it, about the way we do it, is the customer service. We can actually, a mistake happened, it got damaged during shipping, whatever, and we could send you another one. We just have to trust people are in good faith and are lying to us. But,
Right.
if you're ordering it through Amazon or whatever, you can't do that. Like, you just don't have that control.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I like about Fund My Comic. If you've got any problems with your campaign or you need something done very quickly, you can contact them and they'll get back with you. If it's Indiegogo or Kickstarter, forget it. Of course, they don't have as big a platform as even Kickstarter. So if Shay does do a Kickstarter for you, I wish you all the best of luck because
Yeah.
they really are the largest. It's kind of like eBay.
Mhm.
If you want to sell collectibles and stuff like that. And that's something I'll probably do. Once I get everything product in hand
Mhm.
and it's, I just have to ship it out to people. Yeah, I'll be putting my own stuff up on my eBay thing and it'll probably do pretty well over there. But I don't know. It's boutique, it's $25 for a comic. What? And maybe I need to re-examine that, but I have to cover my cost and I already have thousands of dollars of development in it, for
I hear
years.
ya.
And it's a magazine size. I've never done anything that big. So that means if I do use Gemini mailers, they're going to have to be magazine size.
Yeah.
That's going to be
big.
additional cost. So
Well,
Mhm.
you have
look
to,
at it
you have
this
to
way.
cover your cost.
If you look at it this way, I get paid at my job to ship. It's my job, right? I get an hourly rate to ship books out. What's the hourly rate of shipping out comic books? Like, this is what I'm saying. There's a reason why they're $25. You're working. You're actually working. Like, it's not like you're doing things for free. So you got to pay yourself at some point. Like, yeah, they're prestige books. They're like the catalog. The paper stock's better. The art's usually better. The story's usually better. Like, it's just customer service is better. Shipping's better. It's all at a higher premium. So with a higher premium comes a higher price. And on top of that, you need to get paid. It's not like you could just offer these at cost. You can't do it.
No.
At that point, you're gonna go insane, because if you work full time, you have a 40-hour-a-week job, and then you have another 40-hour-a-week job doing the comics. It's two jobs. You're killing yourself. Like, it's a slow suicide. Not talking about suicide in Minecraft, whatever, YouTube.
Right.
But yeah, it's metaphorical. So you need to pay yourself and compensate yourself for that kind of peace of mind. You're working. You're actually doing labor.
Yes,
So,
right.
like, I understand these costs are high, but there's a reason why they're 25. Like, I charged 8 mainly because I was the only one. That was my decision. I was the only one that worked on the book. It's just the 24 pagers, black and white, cost is lower on printing. I didn't plan on making money on that campaign, and I'm probably not going to at the end of the day. I'm probably going to make like maybe a couple $100 at most if I'm lucky, and that's going back into the Unhinged to go into Frog G or whatever else happens. So I just mainly want to do it to print the book. Now, if I wanted to do this for a living, Absolute One Stormy Night probably would have been like $15. Even though it's 24 pages black and white, I have to pay myself. Like, I didn't expect for this one. I didn't want this. I just wanted to make the book. So yeah, you're not wrong, right? Like, it is kind of crazy. $25 for however many pages. Like, that's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot, but you got to look at what we're not Marvel. We're not, we don't distribute through Diamond and all this stuff. There's things that we do that are above and beyond what everybody else does. So,
True.
And I mean, I hope people can back it. And these times are hard. It's tough, and we'll take a hit on that too. But we can't. You can cut a cost maybe a little bit, but by how much? How much? So yeah.
Well, I mean, if we want the entertainment that we say we all want, instead of complaining about what the entertainment's out there, then we're going to have to make it ourselves. And
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah. Put up or shut up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I should see.
I mean, I know a guy that's, I and Timothy were talking about this earlier today. He's making this book, but he's not going to crowdfund it. But he's been smack talking other properties. Well, put up or shut up.
Well, if he's
crowdfund
making
it. You're going to see
but
it's not going to be that easy.
If he's making the book, he's just not crowdfunding it.
He probably will come out with Amazon or something.
Oh, that's
like
fine
that
too, though.
That's fine.
I look at it this way: he's at least making a product.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, he's at least doing something about it. Whether or not he's going to financially gain from it, that's on him. Whatever.
But while you're making your comic, you shouldn't be smack talking other comics that are being made or out there.
I have this. This is my standing on stuff like that. I don't mind bashing mainstream. I don't mind bashing stuff like that. They are set to be a higher standard in my regard anyway, as far as like entertainment goes, because they're supposed to be. Now, as far as indie creators, I don't care who it is. There's some exceptions maybe I would go against this on, very rarely, but indie creators, I don't like bashing on streams and live.
Right.
The reason being is that could affect their business. That could affect their income, who they get. Now, if somebody asks me my opinion on Yaira, I'm going to tell you my opinion on Yaira. Like, that's a huge campaign. It's made millions upon millions. My little stupid opinion isn't going to matter whether or not you back it. But if I bash, Frog G, and I drew, let's say I did Devil Flyer, and I'm bashing Frog G, people might be like, oh, well, I really like Frog G. I'm not backing your book now. I don't want to back Devil Flyer. What are you doing? Or, hey, I like Frog G. Now I see what you're saying. Now I don't want to back Frog G. I get it now. So you just lost a sale. And for people like us, one sale is huge.
And you don't even know you've lost the sale.
Yeah.
And you may not know you've lost a sale. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand it. Like, I can point out a positive of everyone's campaign. Even if I don't like it, and even if I don't like it, I can point out something positive, because there's something. But for one, they're doing something. Yeah. They're at least doing something. You know what I mean? So I don't like bashing campaigns live. Now, I don't. Backstage is a little different, because everybody has or even in private, that's fine. If I could be like, look, Frog G's, man, that anatomy's whacked out. You see that? Like, that's it won't, like, you guys have already decided your fate on that thing. Like, if a rando in the chat may not know. They may not know any better. And so they might be like, oh, I see what he's saying. I don't like that. And they might not back it at that point. You lost the sale. So, I don't really like bashing campaigns, indie campaigns. whether it
that's
be
why a lot of
even
people
booby
don't like to
books.
do book reviews after the books come out because you're not really making friends. That you're potentially making enemies at that point.
That's a
If
tricky
you don't,
one.
yeah, it's tricky.
That's a tricky one. A fan doing a book review, I'm more than in favor of. Do it.
Mhm.
I understand they can still sway a backer, but to me, a fan doing it, that's who we're here for. That's what we're making the books for, are for fans. Yes, we're making them for ourselves too, but we're
Yeah.
making it for the fans. So we want to know their.
Thanks.
I want to know what they have to say. If they think like absolutes, like it
Thanks,
needed,
Pops.
like,
Hello.
yo, what's going on? If like
Pops.
absolute, it was like, oh, I like the story, but I really wish there was this and that. I could at least listen to their advice.
Ooh,
So
fine.
I don't mind a fan's review, a creator's review. I would rather them tell me in a DM or like in a
Yeah.
backstage or something like that, rather than them just going ahead and bashing. If it's something simple like, I like what you did here, while we're live. Like, I really like this. Hey, maybe you should throw in like a sword in panel 2. That would be pretty cool. Like, that's fine. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a nice advice. I like that. That's
Right.
cool. But as far as like totally tearing something apart,
Yeah.
no, I like that.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. But yeah, just like criticizing the mainstream, I think is fine because we were all fans of the mainstream and still are, and we want it to be better. So we want to critique it and make it better. If somebody like asks their opinion on their book or something, I'll be like, look, I'll talk to you backstage or I'll talk to you
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, what you consider like, there's gonna, whether he makes with that, Eric July makes 2 million, 3 million, whatever. Well, see, he made less than the other one. It's a totally different project.
It
For
is.
you, $1 million may be a success, or 2 million. To somebody else, it's not a success.
It's
in their
right.
mind, or I think they're kind of being.
It
Any of us would
depends.
love to make
Yeah.
$1 million.
Oh, without
Go back,
doubt.
Devil Flyer, go
Yeah.
back.
Right.
Oh, without a doubt. Well,
More
yeah,
than
and if okay, let's say I'm $1 million. Yeah, that's a success. But what if now my output is $999,999? $1 million is terrible. Like,
Yeah.
I just
Exactly.
lost. I'm going to lose money. So it is all on perspective in that regard. So that's what I'm saying with these campaigns. Like, absolute, it made. Let's say it makes $4,000 total. It tops out at 4. I'll be lucky if I see $500. Like, that's, so I'm not making any money really. Like, that's not good. But to somebody who $4,000 might be great to somebody who only has to print like 12 books. Like, that's an amazing campaign at that point. So
Yeah.
it's all perspective. It's all based on what could happen.
Well,
and like,
Eric
don't get me
July
wrong,
was
I'm
doing-
grateful for what I make. Like, I'm very happy with it. I
Eric
did better.
July
I did better than I
was
thought.
making a series. I don't know. I only watched the first one, but he was saying it makes him like 35. That takes him 35,000 somewhere. He kind of broke it down to make a comic.
Well,
I'm like,
my whole other
whoa.
thing is Eric July is Ripaverse. It's not CG. I came into this like in 2020 where we don't like, it's fine to maybe critique it but not criticize.
Yeah,
Those are different things. So
Yeah, they are.
I came into this knowing that for like other people's campaigns, like Ripa, if I were to sit there and criticize it, it's Ripa. He'll be fine.
right.
It's
Yeah.
not CG. Like it's not like all for one for all type thing. In a way,
But,
yes
but I
and
was
no.
I was wondering
It's-
what you thought. Not necessarily criticizing, but like he says it takes him somewhere about, and he broke it down in that. I don't know if you watched that, but $35,000 to do a book.
Dude,
to get
it's
it
his
produced.
business. It's his business.
Yeah.
It
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
affect my life.
We're
It-
doing more guerrilla indie stuff, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
it's indie. It's
Yeah.
still the same as what Eric's doing. He's still pumped. He still has to get the books printed, ship the books out. It's just he's at a higher scale than what we are.
Yeah,
So he's still indie, even though he's just higher end indie. That's all that it is.
Mhm.
Right.
So like at Ethan. Ethan's indie. He's just higher end indie.
I
That's all
don't
that it
dispute
is.
what he's saying, but he says it takes him like 35,000, and I'm like, yeah, think
I don't know.
could do
I don't know
it
who his
cheaper, but
printers are. I don't know
Right.
what he's doing.
Right.
It's his business. Whatever
Yeah.
he wants to
That
do. he
seems
wants
a
to do.
lot of money
business.
to me, but
Yep.
It's a lot.
he is not drawing his own stuff, so
No.
or inking, or I mean, I guess he's writing it. I don't even know.
I think he's writing some stuff. I don't know. I'm not a. none of this
Yeah.
stuff has really caught my eye and been something I really want to get. I mean,
Yeah.
whether or not
Yeah.
it's good, that's on the person who's backing it, who wants to get it. And you may like the way Rex, you may love the way everything looks and it sounds great and back it. Go ahead, have fun.
Right.
It's not for me yet.
Well,
Maybe
I know
he might
you,
put something
Jay.
out that
Yeah,
will.
I know you, Jason. If it really catches
Yeah.
your eye and you really want it, you'll go and seek it out and you'll get it.
Yeah, I'll
You
find
know,
it.
and I will
Yeah.
too. You know, if it's, you know,
Or
if I-
sometimes like somebody will send me something, hey, this looks dope, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Or I'll watch a stream
Yeah.
and I'll watch a Bancroft stream and I'll see something. I backed that one with that guy whose art looks like Mobius.
I could be
Yeah.
perfectly happy. I'll be honest with you. I could, you know, if you weren't putting out great things like Frog G and Absolute and things like that, I would be absolutely, or One Stormy Night, I would be very happy with just like the stuff that I lost in my fire, going back and finding some of those old Pacific comics or
Oh God, yeah.
whatever, the back issue stuff that I enjoyed, because those comics generally had the most meaning to me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're attached with some very good memories, and especially the ones that I actually got and read. There was
Yeah.
stuff that I just collected, bought it in bag, put it away, never read it. I bought it for the sake of buying it, you know, because I was in the habit of buying all the Avengers. But there
Yeah.
was a time, those early issues, or that, you know, when the direct market came in, I loved the hell out of Pacific Comics, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
I
some of
think I
those
never got
are,
into
you know,
Pacific
First
Comics.
Comics and Eclipse and stuff that they
A few
put
of
out
those.
some good stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm glad that, you know,
meant to
crowdfunding
go,
is a viable option for small indie creators. You know, I think it's opened up a wide part of the
Well,
market.
it's a lot
especially-
easier now to be an indie creator than it was 20
That's
years
true.
ago. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
you know, it's even if you don't even crowdfund it, if you just be like, hey, I'm going to do a 200 issue book run,
Yeah.
24 pages, write and letter it myself, pay
Mhm.
a few $100, you know, we use one of my paychecks and eat ramen for 2 weeks. You know, you could do it. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing stopping you these days really from doing it.
Right.
It's more beneficial to try to crowdfund it mainly to get an audience and like have people help you out, and it's kind of like a pre-order system at that point.
No, I mean,
So,
you know,
yeah.
I'd go to, you know, back in the 80s. I mean, absolutely. You would see small creators, and that's the only reason you would get exposed to the work. You might see an ad here or there, but like the creator of Harvey Kreutzmann, the American Splendor,
Mhm.
or Bar
Yeah.
with the Crow, you would see
Mhm.
them at conventions and you go, oh, what's this? Or Don Chin with his, you know, radioactive black belt hamsters.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that was the only way you knew that. Or I think the creator of Eben, I don't know if you even know Eben. It's like a Raven type Western
Oh.
character or
Mm,
whatever.
no, I think
I
don't think
mean,
I'm
some of these
familiar with that
indie
one.
books, there were a million of them. You know,
Right. Oh
they
yeah.
were even
Well,
doing the mini comics. You know, Critical Man or
Mhm.
something. They were stick figures.
Yeah.
In a comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah, until Image and like if Dark Horse didn't accept you, like you had to self-publish. You had to go your
They
own
did.
route.
Mhm.
So, you know, you got a lot of that grittier, black and white, underground looking stuff, which is just
Yeah.
insanely cool.
It was a
And
great. It was a great
Yeah.
time in comics.
Yeah, it
80s.
paves the way.
was.
You know,
Yeah.
they're pioneers. But and even
Mhm.
before then, there was people putting out indie comics that just, you know, going to
Oh,
like
there were.
Kinko's or whatever, and just printing them out and like
Yeah.
you know, underground comics have been around forever. It's
They
just
Mhm.
you know, but the mainstream has been ebbs and flows. You know, it goes up and down with quality and stuff like that. We're in a drought right now, and it'll get back, I think. And I want it to. I like I still like those characters. I grew up with those
Yeah.
characters. I want them to be good. So, and there's some good stuff out there. You just got to go into your LCS, flip through some books, maybe even ask the owner if there's anything he could recommend. And there are some good new stuff out there. It's just
So
it
you're
might be
saying
it might be
that Marvel-
indie, it might be main, it could be
Do you
yeah.
think Marvel and DC is actually going to start producing good stuff?
Yes and no.
They slowly are.
It's-
Kind of
yeah,
hit and miss.
it's very
Hit
slow.
and miss. Yeah.
Very slow. Apex is right. It's slow, but it's slower than Slug Snail's
Mhm.
speed.
My thing
Pace.
is, you know, Discovery owning DC and whoever owns it, whatever, are they going to keep that open or are they just going to close them down?
For what now?
I mean, they own the IPs and stuff. They don't have.
For what?
The big CEO that deals with millions of dollars, they could, and maybe billions of dollars, says We don't need this division. Close it down.
Oh, they could.
Into like Warner Brothers and Disney shutting down Marvel and DC.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think they're going to shut them down. Really, it's a tax write-off. That's what it is.
Could be.
And even if they did, honestly, it would be then the fans and the indie creators would rise up and it would just be this movement again. And
Yeah, it would be.
comics will never die.
No.
There's no way. They just won't be. There's too many people who love the medium, and we're a minority of a minority of a minority. But we still love the product so much that we're willing to sacrifice time and effort and finances to put out material. Like,
So
we
what you're
love
saying
this.
is I could actually apply for reparations
No, not at all.
because
Not in the slightest,
we're
Rex.
a
Nope.
minority of a minority of a minority. I mean, I'm there. White heterosexual
Oh, God.
male clinging to my guns and gods. I want my money.
You're
Right.
white.
I know. I'm pasty white. I'm albino.
Weird. I didn't know
Wow.
that.
Yeah. How about
Hmm.
that?
These are
People
contact
outside.
lenses, folk. They're really
Oh.
pink.
Sure. There you go. Oh man. Well,
So
yeah,
what's the rest of your plans for your birthday, Apex? What do you have
Well,
planned?
I'm gonna do
Sleep?
some little. I'm gonna do a little DoorDash, make a little more money.
nice.
More birthday money.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna
Well,
go
drive
ahead and,
safely, my friend. Drive
Will
safely.
do. And Jason, where can they find you?
Right there.
Right
Twitter,
there.
I'm Unhinged Dent. YouTube, Unhinged, do videos, stuff like that. And right there.
Unhinged. There it is, right there.
Yeah. So yeah, back Absolute, back Frog G.
I would like to
Check
be
it out.
on your drawing panels. Just saying.
Yes.
You're on Tuesday nights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but how about last night?
Rex,
Come on,
okay,
man.
hold on. I know you want to end it, Apex. That was only supposed to be like an hour-long stream promoting Frog G.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
blew up and turned into what it turned into. Okay, I didn't plan for that.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Or the closeout stream. I wasn't on
Oh,
that either.
close
I
out.
got-
Sorry.
do you,
I don't
what,
have
what
to
are
be
you, what are you
on
going to be on a
everything.
closeout stream
I just
for?
like
Did you
to
work on any of the
participate.
books? Did you work on any of the books?
I could. Give me a
Did-
job.
are you
I'll
the
do it.
penciler or
I'll do a
writer of
trading
any of the
card.
books?
I'll do a trading card. Come on.
A trading card.
That, yeah,
like-
even
I
if you
get
did
it.
a trading card, you wouldn't be on a closeout stream. You didn't work on the
Oh.
main book. You weren't like a main
Okay, I get it.
thing of
Yeah.
the book.
All right.
That's-
Writer,
I
penciler,
love you, man.
Inker.
I
inker,
really hated
colorist.
the league topic list. I really did. I'm sorry. Send
Yeah.
it to Shadowhawk. He'll do a better job than me.
Send
He
it
won't
to
draw.
Shadowhawk.
He won't draw.
No, but he'll have
he-
better commentary.
Yeah, he'll have
Yeah.
better commentary. He won't
he
be
would.
10 minutes behind.
But no, everybody, check out the channel and
Check it out,
back
man.
everything.
All right.
Absolutely.
Back Devil Flyer.
Back
Yeah.
go for it. Follow Rex.
Comic. Follow Rex. Follow me on YouTube, X, Twitter at Comics Apex. Yep.
Happy birthday, Apex.
Thank you.
Happy
Thanks so much.
Apex.
Thank you.
Happy
guys.
Apex.
Happy Apex. Happy Apex also.
Yes.
Happy
Yes.
Apex. Hey.
Happy Apex.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be on with David Brink tomorrow.
So
David
what do
was
you need to be on my
coming
streams for? You're going to be on with David Brink. You don't need me.
1 p.m. Central. I know I've had that set up for,
Okay.
anyway, just and
Go
and
check it
then
out,
I'll
everybody.
be on with Lord Church of Failure Cross Comics. Not sure.
Oh, okay.
Check it out. 9 a.m. I'm sorry. Tomorrow.
Do it.
Very early. So I'll
Very
be on 2 channels shilling my book
Very
tomorrow.
cool.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
That's
That's how
right.
you do it. That's how you do it.
Also,
That's
my
right.
God.
And no chance. I went over on Cross Comics. He's got a very small channel, but I got a backer. That's what you got to do. We
Yeah,
build
I've been
this
on
wonderful
streams with 0 people watching in chat. I don't care. I'll go on your stream.
Right.
I don't care.
Exactly.
Don't care.
Yep.
Also
And
got
Jason, very
Preview
fairly,
Ashcan.
he was the first one to reach out after my launch the day after and have me on. Thank you for
Well,
that.
you've helped us all out, Rex. You're a big supporter of indie comics, crowdfunding, and stuff like that. So
I'm happy. Anytime
Right.
you want to be on to shield anything, if you're a creator, just hit me
I'll
up.
let Shadowhawk know.
Yeah.
He needs to know. He says I keep him out of the loop all the time anyway, Jason.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Fembat, the Creep Preview, Ashcan. 5 pink covers left, folks. $8
Ooh.
postpaid. And there's
Ooh.
the link at the bottom.
Nice.
Check it out.
Check
Yeah.
it out.
Be sure to send out your shipping
Smang the
address.
pink. Smang
Like and subscribe,
Like,
everybody.
Like
Hit
and
the
subscribe.
buttons.
Will
Hit the
do.
buttons. Do it.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you on the next video or live stream.
Happy birthday!
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Apex!
Appreciate you. Ciao for now, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wood.